War never changes.
This is Ellie Perkins from Valentine's Detective Agency with a message for Nick's partner. We got a new case while you and Nick were out. Here.
Thank you. Hey there. My name's Joanna Roberts. You probably haven't heard of me, but, well, I'm an old friend of Nick's. I'm here in Diamond City, and I could do with some help if you're willing. We've sent out a message to Nick as well, so I assume he's either with you or on the way here. I'll tell you more when you both get here. Thank you.
Stop by the office. I'll be waiting.
Let's see what's going on.
Don't walk outside the wall undetected. High quality.
Nick being a synth has never really bothered me. Honestly, I don't even think about it anymore.
Glad to hear it.
Oh, look who's back.
Hey.
Nick Valentine. Oh, look at you.
Well, ain't that a blast from the past? Thought the Commonwealth might have finally gotten you.
Oh, it's trying. Believe me. I'm just glad to see you recognize me after all these years. New scars, new creases.
You know, from this angle, it doesn't look half bad.
I guess I'll have to take your word for it. Either way, I think I'll sit down again.
Sure, make yourself comfortable.
Thank you. So, I take it this is your new partner?
That's right.
Pleased to meet you. Name's Joanna Roberts. Ellie here tells me we've got you to thank for pulling Nick out of a hole. Glad to see he's got a new partner watching his back.
Nice to meet you, too. I'm not really a detective. I'm a space ranger from Star Command.
Nice to meet you.
I suppose you heard the radio broadcast and you're wondering who the heck I am.
Minuteman?
Short version is,
Minute Woman?
I was Nick's first partner.
Oh.
Way back when. See, my dad was mayor when Nick came to town, about 50 years ago now. Gave him this place, let him stay, even if the folks weren't too keen on it at first.
That's a hell of a risk. Why does he do it?
Well, because I was stupid back then. Got into something I shouldn't have. Lucky for me, my knight in plastic armor showed up just in time.
Beep, beep, beep.
And here's Ellie telling me you have a lousy memory. Yeah, no way my dad was gonna turn Nick away after that. Of course, it took me a long time to convince Nick to turn this into an agency. Start charging caps for folks coming through the door. Even longer to convince him to make me his partner. But I guess that's a story for another time.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
Anyway, you two are probably scratching your heads wondering what I'm doing here. Well, it's about Riley, Nick.
Oh. I'm so sorry.
It's all right. It's such a long time ago. I wouldn't expect people to remember. See, before I left Diamond City, there was this fella I was with. He had 2 boys, Riley and Kyle. Guess you could say I was a mother to them, or as close to one as I could be. For a while, anyway. Till things didn't go so good. Moved up north, about 25 years ago now. Ended up in this place called Milton. Didn't tell them where I was headed. Haven't seen them since. Don't ask why. Then about a week ago, this trader's at a bar in Milton telling everyone about someone pulling a gun on his brother here in D.C. because he thought he was a synth. Story is, Kyle was about to pull the trigger, but the guards got him first. Said they had no choice.
Wait a minute, you talking about... you talking about those 2 boys? When you first come into Diamond City. What? Okay. Yeah, I remember that. I remember, yeah.
Well, that's just the way I remember it.
You were there too, huh?
Yeah.
Kyle was always the more hot-headed one.
Do you guys remember that? When we were playing, when you go to Diamond City, and there's that guy who's like making a big scene, and his brother is like, he's like, put the gun down, please, no. He's a Sith, he'll kill us all. And the guard comes up and it's like, put the gun down now. And then he's like, I can't, he's a Sith. And so the guard shoots him. And then, okay, I forgot about that.
Anyway, figure I'm the closest thing to family Riley's got now. Decide to connect it. And now, no one's got the first damn idea where he is. Like he's just vanished into thin air. Look, Ellie told me about everything you've been through with your son and your wife. How you tracked down the son of a bitch that killed her. I don't know this place as well as you two. Not anymore. I just want to know what's happened to him. Maybe tell him a few things before it's too late, you know? So, what do you say? Can you help?
That guy was like, he was like, I tried to tell him. Why didn't he listen to me? Sure, you got any leads?
You have any leads on where he might be?
Well, you can probably guess I didn't make the trip down here all by my lonesome. I've got well, I guess you could call her an apprentice. Teaching her the gunsmith trade. Name's Caitlin Harris. Lived down here in Diamond City for a bit a couple of years ago. Maybe you remember her. Anyway, we've been asking around since we arrived. All anyone can say is they remember the argument. And then the next day, that's it. He's gone. We checked his house. Nothing there. Just hoping there's some, I don't know, trace he left out there somewhere. And Ellie, you saw him in the market heading for the gates? What was it you said?
He was obviously upset, but he was also in a hurry, like he couldn't stand just waiting around. And then he was gone.
Caitlin.
Who's that?
Come in. Meet Nick's new partner.
Hey, good to meet you.
Hi.
So, is it true? You're the general of the Minutemen?
That's right.
That's right.
Wow. Never thought they'd be back. I mean, after everything that happened.
If you're done, did you manage to find anything?
Huh? Oh, yeah. Maybe. Just spoke to one of the guards. Said Riley was making a lot of trips to the sluice before he disappeared. Said he'd get paid to help him get there on his days off.
The sluice? The heck's that?
It's one of the newer settlements. Only got started after McDonough became mayor. Built into a big sewer junction down by the river.
Well, doesn't that just sound like paradise?
Yeah, it's a tough neighborhood. Northeast a ways. You get used to seeing people from all walks of life.
Still more orderly than good, neighbor.
You know anything about these folks?
No, never heard of them.
They're pretty tight-knit. Tend to keep themselves to themselves. They're not really the sort of place Diamond City types bother with. Might as well be another Vault 81 or Oberlin Station or something.
Well, sounds like as good as lead as any. I say we check it out.
You should rest up. We can handle this.
Damn it, Kate, I'm fine.
You need more time.
You all right?
Yeah, fine. Long road is all.
We'll be back before you know it. Trust me.
All right. But let the detectives take the lead. And Nick, look after her, okay?
You got it.
Good. You got any more questions? Now's the time.
What do you know about him?
Well, I've known the kid since he was 11 years old. Although, last time I saw him he was 17, and that was about 25 years ago. So yeah, alright, maybe I don't know everything about him. Heard some things from traders every now and then. Never married, no kids. Worked as a mechanic, handyman, that kind of thing. Just him and Kyle, really.
Okay. Alright.
What exactly is this place?
The sluice? Well, like I said, it's one of those settlements that sprang up after McDonough got in. A bit like the Slog, if you've ever been there. Folks who left Diamond City, but who weren't really keen on good neighbor, you know? Except it's a sewer, not a swimming pool, so, you know,
Sewer.
no tarberries.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay then. I guess I'll head over to the dugout for now. I'll see you there when you get back.
Here, let me put the sluice on your map. By the way, that guard I mentioned earlier seemed like he might know more. Maybe you'll have more luck getting him to open up than I did. I can point him out as we go. Should be in the market somewhere. Either way, I'll follow your lead.
Don't worry. We're gonna get your boy back.
Good luck.
Alright. This is sounding pretty good. Pipe dreams.
Before I forget, here. It's a little program that'll let you track my Pip-Boy in case you can't find me. Might be
Sweet.
useful.
So, what's your story?
So, what's your story?
Me? Not much to tell. Just a friend of Joanna's. We run a gun store up in Milton together. I do trade runs down here every now and then, so I figured I could help.
Uh-huh. Anything else you wanted to tell me?
Huh? Oh, this? Yeah. I'm not from a vault, if that's what you're wondering. Not like you. We saw that interview you did in the paper a ways back. Can't imagine what all this must be like for you. And then leading the Minutemen? I mean, it's... wow. I heard the radio broadcast from the castle, by the way. I'd love to visit when this is over.
Where did you live?
Oh, here and there. Traveling and trading, you know. It's not really important.
You sure you want to travel with me?
Yeah? Oh, you
Don't
mean
be
if we
quite
get into
dangerous.
trouble or something? Yeah, I know how to fight. I'll be okay. Thanks.
Okay.
Okay.
God, did you see that explosion? The old CIT ruins, there's just a big crater now.
Mayor McDonough was a
Girl,
saint all along.
that was half a year ago.
Who knows who else he might have killed?
Hey, Doc. Could really do with some noodles after that shit.
Hey, that's the guard.
Discount
There's the
for us
guard.
guards.
Red hair by the noodle
Busting
stand.
our asses.
Up to you, though.
Hey,
There he is, the man of the hour.
hey, murderer.
So McDonough was a synth after all. Son of a bitch.
Yeah, we found that out a while ago.
You hear about that settlement? Covenant?
Oh, that guard.
Real clean.
You know this is the guy who killed Kyle, right? It happened right here. It happened right here. Kyle was standing right here. Ryder was right here. Kyle had the gun. Kyle said he'll kill us all. He's a synth. And then Ryder was like, "No, please don't." And then this guy was like, "Put the gun down
Shot
now."
last year.
That's when that happened. And then he blew his brains out all over the floor. This whole ground was like red for like 10 days.
Fuck's sake, I'm off duty now. Ah, Christ, it's you again. What? She's hired you guys now? I already told her everything. I helped him get to the sluice a few times. That's it. I didn't know he was a goddamn synth.
Why?
Why? Because DC Sec pay is a fucking joke, that's why. Goddamn city council making me babysit a synth so I can pay the fucking rent.
Sounds rough.
Damn straight it's rough. Posted outside the wall by myself? Are they fucking kidding? If I'm heading out there, they ought to be pouring out the caps, you know? Glad someone gets it. Alright, you wanna know about Riley? Truth is, there ain't much to say. Guy wanted to go to the sluice a few times. Trading, or whatever. Except I guess he didn't want to go with any of the trading caravans. Asked me in the dugout one night if I'd be an extra gun on the trip. Why me? I don't know. Probably the first guy he saw. Caps were good, so I figured, well, why not? Was making a pretty pile right up until his brother calls him out. Maybe they're all synths over there and he's hiding with them, I don't know. All he ever told me was he was just trading for parts.
What kind of parts?
I don't know, I think he said something about vacuum tubes or something. Copper, a Geiger counter.
A Geiger counter?
Right? Asked if I'd sell him one. It's a sewer, but it ain't that bad down there. But that's the real game, ain't it? Scavenging, selling vacuum tubes and Geiger counters. Anyway, that's all I know. And if you find him, don't bring him back. If he means that much to you, go stay there instead. We don't need any more synths in the city, capiche?
Okay. If you don't know what a Geiger counter is, it's basically a device
to go
that...
on. Hopefully we'll know more when we get to the sluice.
It's basically a device that detects radiation.
Oh, wow. You're tall.
You're short. Hi. You guys ever notice, like, when I get near radiation, my Pip-Boy makes that little noise? That's the Geiger counter that's in it. 60 minutes, they call me the love, and then I rock
By the way,
them,
good to see you again,
all
Nick.
night long.
Good to see you too.
60 minute man.
So what happened to your other partner? Marty?
No.
Quit, huh? Good. Guy was a creep.
You'll get no argument from me.
Well.
So, Oh, how's it going?
You mean with Joanna? Not good. Are you asking about Kyle or, you know, physically?
Well, you got my attention.
Well, she's gonna kill me for this. We got jumped by raiders a few days ago. She took a hit. Nothing serious, but still. She just shrugs it off, of course. I know she can handle herself, but she can't keep going forever, you know?
True enough.
And then about Kyle. Well, you know what she's like. Won't let anyone in, even though it's probably eating her up. Anyway, let's hope we can give her some good news.
Who is that?
So it should be down here somewhere, right?
Okay, this is it. So I'm guessing you were expecting a sewer drain or something instead of an old gun store. But well, it'll make a lot more sense. We got trouble!
Whoa! Nice shot. I forgot you still had that gun. What now?
Hey, Kate.
Ready?
Yeah.
How do you know all of this?
Oh my god.
Damn it!
Anybody else? Trying to have a conversation here. Now, what now? Whoops.
It's
Wrong
through
button.
this gun store.
How do you know all of this?
I used to do a bit of trading here before I moved to Milton. Been a couple of years though, so no idea if they remember me. They can be pretty touchy if they don't know you. But they know you, right, Nick? They'll let you in?
Sure. That shouldn't be too much trouble.
Great.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
Okay, just hit the buzzer.
Not gonna happen, pal. Just turn around and head on back to Diamond City.
Listen, Scabhead. I got Nick with me, so let me in.
You and Nick know each other?
Yeah, we do. That's why you ain't coming in.
There's something bothering you?
Damn straight there is. We don't need any more problems around here. You got us in deep as it is.
What? What are you talking about?
Oh, don't bother, Nick. We ain't letting you in.
Oh.
It's never easy for us, is it?
How much money?
Welly Wellington, eh? If it ain't Nicky Valentine. This guy, right? Two birds with one stone, eh, boys? So, tell me, what brings you back to the common, huh? Dragging out another dame, or you just looking to shoot the place up?
Have we met?
Yeah, you know me. We go way back. Come on, just like nice
Out there.
Woo! You too.
You always
Who are you?
bring trouble with you, Nick.
They got a dog. Whose dog is that? Is that your dog?
Anyone you walk away from.
Time for you to take the fall.
Where you at? In the building? What?
Damn it!
Woo! Sorry about that, Nick. They had guns on us. Too many guns.
So, you must be the infamous vault dweller I've been hearing about. You're barely here 5 seconds, and the place is already a fucking war zone.
Well,
I guess all the stories about you are true.
What can I say? I'm a space ranger.
Who are you? Name's Larson. And that's Michelle, and that's McCoy. And yeah, we're touchy when we have these goddamn goon magnets knocking on our door.
I didn't know.
Well, now you do. Frankie and his boys were all that were left of his crew. Asshole was holed up down the street, scoping us out after he got kicked out of the vaults. But I guess he blew his wad when he saw you, huh, Nick?
You keep that kind of talk up, I might just start thinking we're friends.
Well, we might just be if you didn't kick up a whirlwind of shit everywhere you go. It's because of you we had these jokers here in the first place. And then there's everything going on in the pipes.
Go on.
Why don't you go down and see for yourself?
Wait, you're letting them in?
I took out Frankie. Mason's gonna want to hear that. Might as well hear it from his old buddy. Head on in and down to the sluice. I'll let Mason know you're coming.
Wait, we're looking for someone. His name's Riley Jones from Diamond City. Do you know him?
Never heard of him.
But someone said that he was here a lot. Trading and...
Said I've never heard of him. Either of you heard of a Riley Jones?
No.
Nope.
Anyone who comes from Diamond City comes through that door. Trust me, we'd know. Anyway, like I said, you want to know what's going on down there? Go talk to Mason. The door's unlocked. You never know. Maybe he's heard of this Riley guy.
Okay.
Okay. Head downstairs. You'll find the sluice through the basement.
All right. Let's head inside. After you.
I want to see this place. After you.
Everything okay?
You know it. Didn't even break a sweat.
Nice.
Nick's got a couple of friends he's gonna take to the pipes. You gonna let them through?
Fine. As long as they don't cause any trouble.
Better do as she says. Head on down.
She, I thought she was a little boy.
Don't have no handouts.
Hey, Jackson! Let him through!
Through the hall. Hope you don't mind getting wet. Damn, that chick with the pit boy. Real nice. I've seen better.
You hear that? They're talking about you.
Ugh, creeps. I don't remember any of these people. And I've never heard of this Mason before. Ugh, let's just see what happens.
Whose shadow is that? Nick, that your shadow looking weird?
found more than my share of runaways hiding in places like these.
Look, we're doing
Wow.
this good. You stay out of everything under the common, or there's gonna be consequences.
See, all this here ain't gonna fly around here, friend. This is our place. All of it. We got to deal with Malone.
Malone's out of the picture, and so's that deal. There's a new order in 114. All the tunnels around here belong to us. You should be grateful we're letting you keep this shit.
Sure, you talk big, but we know y'all ain't got the crew to take us. He ain't that crazy.
We're recruiting, so you better watch yourself. From now on, anybody in our territory is considered fair game. Up to you if you want to turn this into a war.
Right back at you then. We can smoke you right now just for being here.
You want to kill everyone you're supposed to be looking after, you go right on ahead. Come on, let's get out of here. We said what we need to.
Yeah, go on, get out of here.
Get out of my way.
Mason?
Yeah, what's going on?
Larson says we've got some visitors.
Nick Valentine. Why the hell did Lawson let you down here?
He says Frankie made his move. Nick and his friend got rid of him.
Really? And I'm guessing you're the same friend that got Nick out of Park Street, right?
That's right.
That's right.
Look, you know we love you, Nick, but you need to know things ain't been good down here since you went down by that vault. You know who's running Park Street now?
Say something, Nick.
Hey, Nick, you heard what I said?
Nick! You alright?
You alright, Nick?
Yeah, I'm fine. Why?
You kinda blanked out there for a second.
Did I? Detection system must be on the fritz. What'd I miss?
I said, do you know who's running Park Street now?
Go on.
Luca Petrelli.
Oh.
Damn right, oh. We could get things straight with Malone, but Petrelli, he want all these tunnels to himself. All the scavenging, all the routes around the city, everything. And if he's building up his crew, I don't know. Maybe he'll make a play for the sluice as well. Either way, Petrelli's goons told us everything that went down at Park Street. And it sounds like they got you to thank for being on top now.
Now that's not...
Yeah, it is, Nick. Yeah, it is. Sometimes you just gotta leave shit alone. You don't gotta help everybody who asks. You need to be more like them detectives in the comic books. Get your ass drunk all the time and don't do nothing. Especially if they got something wrong with you.
Not an option.
And ain't that just the problem? Always taking on the next case. That why you're here then? So what is it? Who missing this time?
A man named Riley. Riley Jones. He's a mechanic from Diamond City. Do you know him?
The only Riley I know isn't a man and isn't from Diamond City. Lawson and McCoy check everybody coming in upstairs. If they don't know him, he hasn't been here.
Why would that guard lie to us? Unless... maybe he was using a different name?
Huh.
He's about 40. White, brown hair...
Doesn't exactly narrow it down, sister. What's his story anyway?
His brother was killed recently.
I won't say recently.
Well, his mom wants to know if he's safe.
Another day in the wasteland, huh? All right. You want to ask around? Go ahead. Don't like the idea of somebody putting on a fake name around here, though. Most folks here haven't been to Diamond City in years. A lot of them ain't never been. So if this guy's a plain-ass, keep-himself-to-himself type, we wouldn't know.
Don't worry. We'll get to the bottom of this.
Now I'm hoping you will. You got any other questions?
Who are you people exactly?
Just people. Some from good neighbors, some from smaller settlements, some living in the tunnels their whole lives.
Why would you choose to live in a place like this?
Saving it being up there. Even if the Minutemen are cleaning the place up again. Or at least it was until we had Frankie trying to bust in upstairs and Petrelli leaning on us down here. But I guess we've been through all that already.
How come people here don't get sick?
You mean because it's a sewer? Well, there ain't been that much shit running through here for 200 years. Water just come in from the river. Radiation isn't as bad as long as you ain't planning on swimming down here. Just hoping that glowing crate across the river ain't gonna be a problem.
Who is this guy?
Petrelli. He's trouble. Been running gangs for decades. Used to operate out of Good Neighbor until Vic took over. Nobody knew where he went. Some people thought he was dead. But I guess not. After you and Nick did your thing in Park Street, looks like he moved in. Guy's unhinged, if you believe the rumors. Kills his own men if they look at him funny. Obsessed with building his empire back up. Doesn't care who he buries to do it.
I've seen people like that
he's
before.
On our doorstep. So thanks for that.
I can make him move out.
Is there anything I can do to help out?
Well, I guess you got some experience busting into the vault and taking down the whole gang, huh?
Many times.
Trouble is, Petrelli's got the whole place on lockdown. Looks like they don't move about up ground. Everything's in the pipes now. Getting into 114 ain't gonna be easy no more. Unless they let you in.
114, huh?
Anyway, who knows what you do to make things worse? Nah, y'all just stick to y'all case. We got this.
You sure? I mean, I'll do it just for fun.
I don't have any more questions.
Okay, then.
Hey, Mason. Looks like those guys are gone. We're gonna go fix up those turrets now.
Right. Okay then, Nick. Do what you gotta do. Just don't cause any more problems while I'm out.
Wait, you said most people here hadn't been to Diamond City, but there used to be a lot of people who lived there, right? Where's Lloyd and Ashley and Marlo and those people?
Been a while since you come down here. They ain't around no more. Alright, let's move out.
Wait.
Yes, seems charms at a premium down here. You better get to know the major players here in town. Must be a clue around here somewhere.
I know Fred, the guy up there who vouched for us just now. Mind if we talk to him first? I want to know why a bunch of people aren't here anymore.
Sure. Dead, probably.
By the way, while you were talking to that guy, I wrote up a quick description of Riley that we can show people.
Okay.
Should make things easier.
Alright, well, I'll start asking around. Hello.
We'll dig in and hold this position. The Minutemen are always welcome around here.
Nice. Hey, how's it going?
Oh, fresh face.
Why are you leaving your caps around?
What brings you to our beautiful town then?
Riley.
I'm looking for someone.
Oh, aye. No, I don't know anybody named Riley. Trader, huh? There's a few guys I've sold to that look like your man. Trouble is, all my records were kept on my bot, which, as you can see, is foobar. Fucked up beyond all repair. I wonder who did that then, eh? Buggering up the lieutenant. Hey! I know you're the one who nicked Penelope! Give her back! I've no idea what you're talking about, mate. Anyway, you're not supposed to be shagging robots. It's no good for you. I never...
No, it ain't.
I'm gonna find out what you did to her, Ian. Mark my words. What's that? I can't hear you over all that oil in your lips. Ah!
Okay. What was that about?
What was all that about?
That fanny thinks I stole his precious robot. You ask me, it ran away because he kept trying to put a finger in its oil cavity. Either way, he's done minding now. Shite. Of course, I don't have any proof, so Mason's no willing to get off his arse and do something about it. I don't suppose you could take a look at the old fella. Maybe he can help you lot find this bloke you're after.
Yeah.
I suppose I can take a look.
Oh, nice one. I'll throw in some caps your way if you can get them up and running. Just make sure you know what you're doing, okay?
Is it gonna be these caps right here? Why you got them out in the open? You selling?
Got all sorts for sale.
What you got?
What do you sell here?
All sorts. Plenty of scrap to be found down here if you know where to look. A real gold mine, some would say.
Okay.
Let's see what you got.
I need to get some ammo. Got a shipment of stuff. Shipment of crystals. What? Shotgun shells. I'll just take those two. Okay. Okay. Thanks.
It's such a relief not to have to worry about the Institute anymore.
Oh man, so many people to talk to.
It smells. But
Well, it stinks, yeah. But in a good way. Hey there. Oh, you.
I have never slept with my robot.
Okay. Alright.
Alright?
Alright.
Hey, this is between the two of you.
Hey, I'm telling you, I've never done it.
Okay.
How the fuck would I even...
I don't know.
Forget it. What do you want? Unless you reckon you can help me with that thieving twat over there.
I'm looking...
I'm trying to find someone.
I don't know, Riley. I do remember someone asking about a Geiger counter, though. Brown hair, could be about 40. That was ages ago, mind you. Can't remember what his name was. If Penelope was here, she'd be able to help. She's got a record of everyone I've traded with. But McMurray's got a stash somewhere, doesn't he?
Do you have any proof?
Well, no. But he's good at covering his tracks, isn't he? I already asked around. No one saw him do it. And he isn't going to talk, is he? But if you reckon you can find Penny, I'll throw some caps your way. And she might have the info you're looking for.
Okay.
Where do I start?
Well, you could try asking around. Didn't get me anywhere, but maybe you'll have more luck. Maybe you could lean on McMurray or something. Otherwise, maybe there's some clue or something around. McMurray sleeps in the west section behind his store. I can't get in there without him watching me, but maybe you'll find something.
Right.
I'll see what I can do.
Cheers, mate. She looks like one of those Miss Nannies, but pink. Don't know what that bastard did to her, but she's gotta be around here somewhere.
Miss Nanny.
Sounds like we may have another case on our hands.
Oh, she's like a handy robot? Okay. And what do you sell?
So, you gonna find Penelope then?
Yes, I will.
What kind of things do you sell?
Bits and bobs. There's all sorts you can find down here with all the subways, road tunnels, all the old settlements from 100 years ago. Just need to know where to look.
It do look like you got oil on your lips.
Let's see what you got.
Robot repair kit. Of course. Ammo. Dun, 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 dun. Alright. What else you got? That's it? That's it. Okay. You also got your capsules hanging out. Who's this guy?
Keep your nose clean while you're down here, okay?
I'll try.
I'm telling you,
I'm telling you.
win.
Huh? Would you relax, Howie?
Hey, what's up?
He gonna do?
Hi.
It ain't like he's gonna attack us.
He doesn't have to attack us, he just has to choke us out. If we can't go anywhere, we can't access anything. We're done.
Oh, come on. No way in hell he's got
Everybody got a name?
all the tunnels.
Didn't you hear them? They're recruiting.
And just who the hell is he gonna recruit?
I don't know. But
It's frame dropping in here.
Good. Huh?
Sorry, can I cut in? Hi.
Well, look who it is.
There's
a whole bunch of folks here who want to talk to you.
I see. Everybody got a name. And they're looking at me. About what?
About what?
About you screwing all of us over. Luca Petrelli doesn't send a message like that unless he means it. We're
I like
gonna
you.
end up fucked because of you.
Oh,
I like you.
As if they'd have known.
He's the best
and
one.
I remember you whooping and hollering along with everybody else when you heard what happened to Malone.
It's a pretty nasty
Yeah,
scar.
and I was saying we should have gone straight into the vault and taken it ourselves.
You know how fast Petrelli got in. He'd have killed anyone in there.
Exactly. But we can defend this place. He gotta be crazy to try something here.
He is crazy, that's the problem. And Howard's right. Petrelli's not the kind to just sit around now that he's back in the game. He's gonna want everything. Everywhere we scavenge, every access point to Diamond City and Bunker Hill, everything we need to survive.
Oh my god.
That's right.
What a...
You get rid of one problem, all you're gonna get is something worse.
You really gonna put that on him? Let me ask you something.
What?
You know who Luca Petrelli is? Ever heard of him before you got here?
No. No.
No, never heard of him.
Well, there you go.
That doesn't absolve them of any responsibility. Anyway, I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about Nick. Mesa was right just now, sticking your nose into everything. Don't you have an off switch or something?
You talk that way to everyone who lends you a hand?
Yeah. You didn't hear Fred just now, did ya? They got rid of Frankie.
Yeah? Why was he out there in the first place?
Exactly. I don't even know why Larson let them down here. They shouldn't be here.
Hell yeah. Let's kick him out.
Let me take care of this Patelli guy.
No, he's got a point. Let's kick them out.
Oh,
yeah. Come on now. Whoa, 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 whoa.
You'd still be pissing yourself down here wondering when those guys were gonna move on us.
And you'd be happy to get us all killed.
Shut the hell up, Jonah.
All right, that's enough. I say we put it to a vote. Sound fair? Everyone who thinks Nick and his friends should stay, say aye.
Aye.
Well, that sounds like most of you to me. Looks like you folks are staying. Now you boys set your piece, okay? You want to carry on, you take it outside.
This is a mistake. We're all gonna get fucked, one way or another.
Sorry about that. Been a lot of talk about you and Nick the last few days. But I'm betting you've already been through all of that with Larson. Anyway, welcome to the sluice.
I can take care of this guy. He's just one man. Man. Thanks for the welcome.
Thanks for the warm welcome.
Just count yourself lucky that the vote went your way. So, what can I do for you then?
What can I do for y'all?
What can you tell me about this gang?
Well, you probably got the gist of it by now. Bunch of thugs clutching their machine guns who've moved into that vault at Park Street. Skinny Malone leaned on us a bit, but truth is, he was asking for so little, it was easier just to give it to him. He knew he didn't have the crew to try nothing else. You ask me, he didn't have the balls for it neither. But Petrelli? That's a whole different story. He's been in the game a long time. Everything from chems to, well, you name it. Had an empire stretching half the wealth. But he disappeared a few years ago. Don't know why. Nobody knew where he went.
Guess he was just biding his time. Got the perfect opportunity when he heard about what happened to Malone. The problem is he's far worse than Malone. Back when he was running things, you'd see bodies strung up all over Boston. Probably doesn't seem like such a big deal now with all the raiders that came in from out west, but back when the Minutemen were around, it was a constant reminder. Anyone who crossed Petrelli didn't do what he wanted, didn't talk to him the right way, or didn't look at him the right way. So, Howard's right about one thing. Petrelli wouldn't have sent those guys for the hell of it. He sends you a message. He means it.
Yeah.
I hope he sent me a message.
Too. So, I say all he's got these days is messages.
Well, let's hope.
You sent me a message, I'm gonna decline it.
Anything else?
How do I find him? You said he's in what? Part what now?
I'm looking for someone.
Don't know anyone named Riley. How about you guys? Know anyone called Riley? 40s, brown hair?
No.
He's gotta be using some sort
Diamond City
alias.
Well, obviously I haven't been there in years. That's gonna be true for a lot of us. Can't say I remember anyone called Riley. It was a busy place back then. Too many people to know everyone by name.
And you get folks coming through, never giving their name anyways.
I'm sorry, what's it like having no nose?
Up top, McCoy checks everyone coming in. but I'm guessing you asked him already. Makes me wonder what name this Riley gave them then.
I don't know.
Me too. Anything else?
Says his brother was shot. So,
oh, yeah.
what's the story?
His brother, Kyle, was about to kill him because he thought he was a synth.
Yes.
Guards shot him before he had a chance.
Jesus Christ.
You know, I think
Christ
one of the
almighty.
caravan guard said something about someone turning on his brother in Diamond City. That was a while ago, though. Don't think he mentioned any names or nothing.
So is he?
Huh?
A synth?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Oh, guess what? Mary Madonna is.
Honestly, I'm not surprised. There's something about that city that gets people turning on their neighbors. No more ghouls to point your fingers at, so now you just think everyone's a synth.
That's completely different. Synths are actually a threat. You never know when one of them's going to snap or come after you.
That's exactly what they said about us.
Whoa.
Everyone's saying the Institute's been destroyed now, so at least we don't need to worry about that no more. Anything else?
Says he was trading. Copper, vacuum tubes, and a Geiger counter.
Huh. The hell's he gonna do with all of that?
Scabbing, maybe? Check the radiation in the tunnels as you go.
By himself? Sorry, Nick. If he's gone and done that, you ain't gonna find him.
Either way, if he was trading, you can try asking at the stalls. Sounds like McMurray and Griffiths might be your best shot.
Just know, they're having another one of their fights over there.
I like fighting.
We heard all about it.
Well, guess that's all we know. Anything else?
Tell me about these robots.
So you got roped into all that, huh?
Yes.
I ain't got a clue what's going on there.
McMurray's saying Griffiths damaged his robot, and Griffiths is saying McMurray stole his, right?
Bunch of rat dung, if you ask me. Smashing up a robot without anyone hearing a peep. And this is the lieutenant we're talking about. Would have cut Griffiths to pieces after the first swing. And then, how do you hide a robot?
If you know what
Maybe
you're
Riley
doing,
took it.
You could deactivate a robot or reprogram one to run away.
You think either of them ever knows what they're doing?
Good point.
That's what McMurray's telling everyone, though. Penelope left because Griffiths was... you know.
If that's true, that's just, well, ugh.
Man, get lonely.
All right, let's not get into that. But if she did leave, it would have been through the sewers.
In which case, she could be anywhere. Lordy, there's more than one sewer tunnel connecting into the sluice, and each one's pretty much a crazy maze of its own.
Oh,
so what do you think happened to the lieutenant?
I don't know. But neither Fred or Michelle were able to fix them, so it's gotta be pretty serious.
Thing is, we need both those robots to scav in the tunnels. So if they really did do this to each other, it's gotta be about the stupidest thing they've ever done. And that's saying something.
Why would they do that?
They're always fighting about something or other. They blame each other for getting on a plane here the day before you know what. Probably didn't fare much better anyway.
I get you.
Funny thing is that if they're both blaming each other, whatever happened to those robots must have happened at the same time. But again, no one saw anything.
Well, guess that's all we know. Anything else?
No. Oh, well.
Tell me more about this town of yours.
Janice, you know the history better than we do.
Anyone else then I might take that as an insult. Well, I guess you could say the sluice has been here in one way or another for 210 years, whatever it's been. Started out as a bunch of camps all along the tunnels after the bombs dropped. There's a few of us here from back then. Me, Fred, and Bonesy over there with the turrets. Amanda. We're pretty much the only ones who remember what it was like back then. And you're probably going to roll your eyes, and I know Andy will, but the stuff going on now, it isn't anything like what it was then. Back at the beginning. Seeing the whole world turn upside down. Seeing what people were really like when everything changed. All those wires, straining to hold us up, snapping away, one after the other, until the whole thing comes crashing down. Seeing people turn feral and then turn into ghouls. Things you never forget. Gunners, the Institute, Petrelli, they've never kept me up at night. Never will.
I can't even imagine.
Yeah. So, like I said, there were a bunch of shelters and camps down here. You couldn't ever really stay in one place for too long, though. First it was the other camps coming after you, then it was the things coming out of the dark. After a while, people started going back to the surface. So did some of the monsters. Actually got a bit safer down here. People started building more permanent settlements. But it was still just a few tents and bits of scrap. That was the last I saw of it until I went up top and ended up in Diamond City. Then I'm sure you know about what happened with McDonough. We made it to good neighbor, but living under Vic and his gang wasn't much better than living with the bigots. A bunch of us who knew about this place came back, hit a deal with the folks already living here, and built up this place to what it is now. Sorry, I know you asked about the sluice rather than a life story, but there it is.
What happened to all the other people from Diamond City? Marlo and Lloyd and Ashley?
Sounds like you've been here before. Marlo kept saying he wanted to lead everyone out of the sewer and find a new home. Well, he did, in Quincy. And most of the people from Diamond City went with him. And I don't know if you've heard what happened there.
God.
Yeah.
Wow. Really bringing things down, Janice.
Yeah, sorry.
Maybe it ain't for everyone, but there's plenty good reasons to live here. You got routes to Bunker Hill and Diamond City without bumping into raiders, as long as you know which tunnels to stick to. Scavenging in all the tunnels and subways, at least the ones that ain't already taken over. Plenty of places out there that people ain't been to in years.
It's also cleaner than it used to be with water coming in from the Charles. We're just hoping that doesn't change after that explosion up the river.
Well, guess that's about it.
Wow.
Anything else?
That was really good. What's the layout of this place?
Can you help me get the lay of the land of this place?
Sure can. Most of what you need's in the main area here.
Right.
You got all the traders. Weapons, chems, general goods. Fred's workshop across the way. You got the bar, of course. Drinks down here, rooms upstairs. Talk to Casey if you need to spend the night.
Okay.
Then you got the east and west sections. East is below you with the clinic and hydroponics. Access to Bunker Hill too. West is on the other side if you want to get to Diamond City. That's about it.
Okay.
That's all for now.
Well, later then.
Yeah.
That was real nice talking with you people. Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hope you don't have to end up in the tunnels to find this fella you're after.
I probably will.
Try the Mirelurk if you haven't already. The best I've ever tasted.
Alright. Where'd that guy go? There he is.
Now that the
hey,
is gone, we can finally start to work on making the Commonwealth a better place for our kids.
What are you doing? Making a review on the food you're eating? Hey. Hi.
Mason's gotta be losing it if he's letting you stick around.
You don't like
I
me
always
either?
figured this place was too good to be true. It was only a matter of time before some asshole like you fucked it up for us.
I did? Take it easy, man.
Whoa, easy there. Don't tell me to go easy. We had it
well then
good
go rough.
with Malone and his crew. A tiny bit of protection money and he left us alone. We had the gun store entrance covered, they had Park Street covered. No chance of anyone up top messing with this place when we had the vault.
Oh, don't worry.
Hell, we'd have paid even more for that.
I'll put an end to that.
Now, we got that same vault cutting us off from the tunnels and threatening to gun down anyone they find in there. And you wanna know why? Because people like you just can't mind your own damn business. You always gotta get up to something. You always gotta get involved. You and Nick. Seen people like you before. Get your caps, get your thrills, but to hell with everyone else.
No.
Right?
No.
It's not that simple, and you know it.
Don't worry. I see the problem you guys got, and I'm finna solve it.
Who are you talking about?
People like that vault dweller.
Sandra.
No, it's fine. I want him to hear this. See, there's this farm where we lived a couple of years back, west of here, over by a dam next to some railway tracks. 9 of us growing potatoes, mut fruit, that kind of thing. Then one day this fellow shows up, says he's from the vault nearby, wearing one of those ridiculous jumpsuits. Says he's out looking to make a difference, whatever the hell that means. Asks us who we are, what we're doing there, so we get to talking. Tell him farming's okay, except we've got some raiders camped out on the other end of the dam. Didn't think anything of it other than just telling him what life was like, seeing as he was asking.
Okay.
Next day, we hear gunfire across the river. Then the raiders come marching across the dam, dragging the vault dweller behind them, legs shot to pieces. Said he took out 5 of them before they blew his knees out. Said we were the ones who sent him, so they were here to even the score. They didn't listen when we told them we had nothing to do with it. Left 4 of us alive. Just pure luck who they picked and who they didn't. Made us watch as they burned the place to the ground. Then they slit his throat and moved on somewhere else. All because he couldn't just stay in that damn vault. And neither could you.
My God.
Whoa. That's some heavy stuff. Jesus Christ almighty. I'll take care of those problems for you.
Don't worry. I'll take care of those raiders for you.
Wow. You really weren't paying attention, were you? Forget it.
Trust me, I
can relate.
Trust me. Any danger can come your way, and I will handle it. Papa's here. And Papa's here to play. And I want to play dodgeball. Hey!
Get out of here, you.
Calm down.
We were looking for some place to make a new life. So here we are.
And here I am to change it, huh? Hey, girl.
Hi.
Hey there. How's it going?
You looking good.
Better. Thanks. And sorry about Mason. Everything's just been crazy around here with all this Petrelli stuff. I don't think he meant what he said about not helping.
Dang, girl, you breaking frames.
Or at least I hope he didn't.
Never hurts to help.
Glad you haven't changed. So,
you notice?
Do you need a place to stay? We've got beds to rent for the night right here if you want. Maybe not quite as comfy as the Hotel Rexford, but they'll do in a pinch. Or, if you're looking for something that's more permanent, there's a room for sale over by the glowing gutter. That's the other bar, in the east section. Talk to Grace.
You know Nick?
So, what's the story with you and Nick?
He helped me out a while back. I know there are a lot of people who want him to stick to Diamond City, but to be honest, I think we could do with this help around this end of the neighborhood, too. Even without this Petrelli thing.
Was always more of an in-the-field type myself.
Come on, tell me the whole story.
I don't really want to talk about it,
You
to
and
be
Nick getting
honest.
it on?
Someone was looking for me, and Nick made sure they didn't. That's about it. Anyway, you want a room?
Maybe later. I don't know.
Tell me about these robots.
You mean Penelope and the lieutenant, right?
Yes.
I don't know anything about that, but honestly, I'm glad if McMurray got Penelope out of here. If it's true Griffiths was, yeah. I'm glad he got her out. Anyway,
Come on, he was horny.
there something else?
You can't stop a man when he's horny. When he sees something he wants, he gonna take it.
I'm looking for someone.
I heard. Riley, right? Sorry, I don't know him. Maybe someone downstairs can help. So, you interested in a room?
No.
We'll talk later.
Okay, see ya.
I'll buy a room if only you're in the bed. Stall. That's the room. Just a mattress. Oh. Alright. Oh, watch out. Huh? Place is a lot bigger. Pump room. Hey.
People in Diamond City got a stick up
Hey,
their
Sody.
ass about Good Neighbor. Imagine what they think of this place.
Yeah, it's not bad. Hey there. Let's start with you. Bones?
Water and turrets. Not a good mix.
No, it ain't.
Hey there.
Nuka World.
Thanks for taking care of those goons. Larson was sure they were gonna try to shoot their way in here any day now. Don't know if they would have succeeded, but luckily we don't have to find out.
I can help you fix that.
Happy to help.
Glad to hear it.
At least you're safe now.
Caitlin, I thought that was you. Been a long time. How's life on the road?
Good. I ended up staying in Milton. Found a new teacher. Speaking of which, I heard about Ashley and a bunch of people heading down to Quincy.
Yeah. Not many Diamond City folks left here. Mary, Ben, a few others. Larson and Michelle and some others are from one of the farms before the Minutemen fell apart. Sorry. I didn't mean to...
No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Go on.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Dang, babe.
And then there's some people from Good Neighbor, some from as far up as Salem, and then Mason's from D.C., you know, the capital wasteland.
Yeah. What about you?
What about you?
Me? Well, I'm pretty much from right down here. Found shelter in the tunnels after the bombs dropped, just like Ponzi over there.
Hey.
There's always been a few settlements here and there in the sewers and subway tunnels over the years, but none of them ever lasted very long.
Always had to be ready to pack up and go at any moment.
Luckily, it's easy to stay hidden in miles of tunnels when the bandits come calling, or worse. But it was only when the folks from Diamond City and Good Neighbor got pushed here that we actually made something to last. And here we are. So, what do you think of it?
I like it. It's a nice place.
Nice place you got here.
Thank you. After the last 200 years, I'd say it's something to be proud of. At least it doesn't smell too bad down here.
I think it's pretty cool.
Or so I'm told. So, what brings you to the sluice?
Looking for Riley. I am not a detective.
Here. What do you know about him?
Don't know anyone named Riley. We're usually open to traders, apart from the last couple of days. Description sounds like a couple of people I've seen come and go, but I can't really say for sure.
Yeah.
If he was trading, try asking Griffiths and McMurray. They trade general goods by the big pipe.
I know.
By the side of the water. Just try not to get caught up in one of their fights.
Too late. Oops.
Other than that, there's the bar across the way.
Yep.
The cam and equipment stores either side. Or Mary in the clinic, just below it. I know Larson and McCoy keep records of things going on up top, so you might find something there as well. Afraid that's all I've got.
Thank you. That is helpful.
What's going on with you two?
Sure thing. Well, I'd better get back to it. Good luck.
They're back there trying to fool around. Where you guys even at? Who's that?
Good scavenging and busted
What the?
robots, if you know what you're doing.
Oh, yeah. All you gotta do is bang it on the head. Oops. I can pay for that.
So, any way to fix the lieutenant?
I'm working on it.
I'm working on it.
I appreciate that.
Thanks for your help.
To attack. Maybe the steep. Steal our crops and supplies. Maybe try to wipe us out.
Eesh. Can I, that's too far back. Can I not fix it? Did I fail it for good? Hello.
Heard you talking to the chief. Hell of a lot to throw on you and Nick, blaming you for 114. The way I see it, a thorn in the ass is a thorn in the ass. We shouldn't have to put up with either. Besides, anyone who saves Nick's Rusty behind is a friend in my book. And I'm not kidding about the rust. Saw you choke in front of Mason. How you holding up?
Rusty joints, patched power couplings, and don't even get my secretary started whenever I tell her I literally have a screw loose.
Heh, I know the feeling. Not exactly in factory condition myself. So, I'm guessing you're gonna ask about this guy you're looking for? Or is there something else you want to know?
What do you know about him?
Zip. Never heard of him before. But if he's from Diamond City, I'd ask the people who used to live there. Mary in the clinic, Amanda upstairs, Ben wherever he is. Like Mason said, everyone else from Diamond City up and left. But that was before I got here, so you're better off asking someone else if you want to know the story. The only other person I can point you to is Finch. He used to be one of the proud and the padded at DC Security. He's got a date with some buyers for the stuff we're cooking here, but he should have closed things up by now. I was just about to head down there and see what's what. You want to come with? See what he knows?
I think I remember Finch. He's an okay guy. Fingers crossed he can help us.
Where is it?
Where are you headed?
Generator room underneath Fred's workshop next to McMurray's stall. You coming?
Sure.
Follow me then, just give me some room to get past. And you ought to bring Nick and your friend with you. Security'll be less on edge if you're all together.
Okay.
Ain't looking for trouble, I hope.
Kinda am. I think I talked to everybody. You know, for a ghoul, you're pretty good looking. Who are you?
I'd sleep a lot easier if we had some more defenses set up.
Running from something.
I can help with that. I might not be able to help with that robot over there, but I can help with that. Oh no, where'd she go?
Hey, Terry. What gives? Finch back yet?
Nope.
So what's taking so long?
What?
How the hell should I know? I just drag it out on price.
Oh.
You know how it goes.
Wait a minute.
Never this long.
Jeez. You want to find him, be my guest.
Not me, but these detectives want to talk to
I'm not a detective.
And Finch could probably do with the backup.
Now, you know he's not in there by himself, right? Bryce has it covered. Anyway, no outsiders in the access tunnels. You remember that, right?
Mason's given them free reign. And what's the harm in some extra backup? You want to be the one who takes the fall in case something's gone wrong?
Never mind.
Christ's sake, fine. If anything happens, I'm making sure Mason knows it was your idea.
You do that. So where's the meat? Boylston?
Where else?
Okay. Head down the access tunnel here and then take the second left. Price is the deputy security head in this section. He can be a bit prickly, so be warned.
You got that right. Got you coming.
Hopefully, you can talk him into taking you to the meat, or at least letting you into the pipes. Finch and a few other guards are selling some of our chems to... Well, no point being coy about it. We might as well call them a raider gang. Never had problems with them before, so there's no reason to think there should be any now, but you never know. And make sure you, Nick, and your client are together when you go down there. Security won't like it if you're splitting up.
Okay.
Raiders?
Don't get head up about it. We gotta sell to who's buying, and they're buying. We've got an agreement, and they don't bother us. But I wouldn't think too much about how they get their caps.
You don't mind if I take them out?
Tell me about price.
I wouldn't expect a warm reception.
I guess Nick just did.
So, tell me about him.
Finch? Like I said, former DC security fellow ghoul, so, you know. Said he felt it coming way before it did working in security. I can't tell you if he knows the guy you're looking for, but fingers crossed, right?
Right. Got it.
Got it.
Okay. I'll be back at the shop. Let me know what happens.
What? You're not going in there?
I've got things to do, and you and Price should have gone in already.
You just said there's no problems.
I said you never know. See you later.
Okay. She's got a wall to stand next to. Man, oh yeah.
You know what's worse than one private dick?
Man,
Two
man.
private dicks.
I'm sure you'll manage.
Well, I am not that, sir. I am a...
Need a place to clean yourself off?
Oh.
We've got a pool in the pump room.
I
can believe it.
Can't tell if you're a woman or... I know one thing, you're a ghouly woolly. With no hairy. Hang on, I want to go back up here.
Yes.
Hey.
It's not exactly paradise, but what is, right?
What is? Baby Donna?
Living out there.
Yes?
Nobody else got a quest? Okay. Don't say anything when I come back.
Diamond City. Till that rat bastard mayor threw me and all the other...
Well, he's dead. Well, not dead, but he's gone. Hello? Hi. I wish I had some binoculars so I can zoom in.
Got my eye on you.
Hello.
There you are. Had to see it to believe it. So, what you got for us this time, Nicky boy?
Talk to him, Nick.
Empty your pockets, or
tell him what you
how
got
about
for
we
him
just
this
bend
time.
over and let you go nuts, huh?
Yeah, if I were able.
Hey.
You fucking jackass.
Hey, now, watch your mouth.
You to be an asshole, didn't they?
There any machines you can't charm?
So, what about you, huh?
What about me?
You're the one who rescued this damsel in distress?
Maybe. What's your problem?
What's your problem?
What? No one bothered to tell you what's going on? Tell them. It's because of you two we got shit-scared caravans cutting us out of their trade routes. And scavengers who can't go into the fucking pipes without catching a bullet to the head. Which all adds up to us getting seriously fucked. It's only going to be a matter of time before we're squeezed out down here. And that's assuming Petrelli doesn't just try and annex this whole damn place. So whatever it is you're doing here, how about you drop it and fuck off back to Diamond City?
Not gonna happen.
You keep talking like that and you're gonna make me cry.
I don't give a shit what Mason said. He's out in the pipes. I'm not. So, it's up to you, Nick. You and your buddy's gonna walk home or float home.
What, you suddenly decide you don't have enough scars?
You son of a...
Guys, that's it. Time's up. What do we do?
Ew.
Crap. I guess that means we're going in.
What's going on?
Shut the fuck up. It's got nothing to do with you. All right, you two, come with me. Tanya, watch the door.
Hey! You don't get to talk to me like that. You don't get to talk to any of us like that.
Calm down.
The fuck did you just
She was talking to me.
I get that you're angry, but nobody knew what was going to happen with that vault. All we want to do is find someone who's gone missing, and Finch might be able to help us. He's the one who's meeting with those raiders, right? If he's in trouble, we can help. You'd be stupid to turn us away.
Check out the balls on this one. She's
got
a point, though. This could be Petrelli. How many people can we pull off Post? All right, fine. It's your mess. You can help clean it up. Jess, you and Tanya, hold the door. You dipshits, come with us.
But not so bad.
Soak up some bullets, be my guest. Sounds like a fucking win to me. Let's go, Pinson.
Oh, I'm gonna change your mind.
You got spunk.
And you need to leave the sodas alone, girl. You got bad acne all over your face.
You got it.
Sheesh. I mean, this guy right here looks better than you right now. Wait, what? We going in here, right? Wait up. I got a flashlight, see?
This is why we need portable radios. Finch can call for backup if he needs it. Sure. You find me some radios that work down here and we're good to go.
Wow.
We lost 5 guys and a shit ton of caps. We gotta make up the numbers. 1,000 caps. The fuck is this? Who the hell you got with you?
What are you doing here? Some welcome. Huh. Sounds like you need the help.
Hey, we agreed. 4 guys only.
I guess we agreed a lot of things, didn't we?
Think you're funny, huh? I told you, things are different now. Whoever's in that vault hit us good. 1,000's the new offer. And there's no one else down here you're gonna sell to all at once. Not if your buddies ain't at Park Street anymore.
Don't make like you're important, Royce. You're a dime a dozen.
Oh yeah? Who else you gonna go to? Mandy? Those Adam nut jobs? You gonna schlep that stuff over to Good Neighbor? We're the best shot you got if you want to move those crates. And we ain't leaving without them.
Then don't. Just hand over the 2,000 and we all walk.
You know what? I'm done playing. Hand over the chems, or none of you walk. How's that for a deal?
Pretty damn stupid if you ask me.
Well, that's the way it's gonna be. So you gonna leave those crates behind? Or are we gonna have us some fun?
We can work this out. Everyone can walk away with their protocols intact.
What the Christ in hell is Nick Valentine doing here?
Tell you later.
What did he say? The hell's a protocol?
It's where you give us what we agreed, jackass.
And there it is, brothers and sisters. Defilers and heretics, peddling their filth, looting our domain with their contempt for the holy truth.
Damn it.
For those of you who wish to allow me to present your old
Fuck are these guys? They got cool nut jobs now?
Royce, listen to me. You want to get out of this alive, we gotta work together. We're outnumbered as it is.
No, we're not.
Chocolate! Chocolate! Chocolate!
Get back!
Chocolate!
Chocolate?
Oh, wow! Watch out!
Chocolate!
Oh my god! She was right in front of my gun. Whoops. Will you guys get back? Why are you on that side? Oh, they ain't mad at I accidentally blew one of those girl faces off.
Chocolate. 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 Why don't you people just
Huh? Hey. Yikes. Was that necessary, guys?
Lights out for you.
Christ. Do we get them all? Are there any more?
Coast looks clear.
Yeah, I think that's all of them. Thank God.
There goes our deal. Nick. Huh. I don't know what got you to come down here, but I'm damn glad you did. Not sure we'd have made it without your help.
I'm sorry I accidentally killed this girl.
Thanks.
I can't believe what just happened. Who were those guys?
They call themselves the Divided. Short of it, there's a group of children of Adam further along the pipes. A lot of them have been turning into ghouls. Which I guess isn't surprising if you know what they do.
Yikes.
The church cast them out, but I guess they see themselves as true believers or something. Even the ones that turn feral. We know they've got a bunch of encampments around the pipes, but they've never been this close before. Hopefully it's just a small group that's strayed too far.
God, I had no idea.
Wouldn't be the first time we've had ferals knocking on our door. We'll keep them out. Just need to let everyone know this pipe's hot for now.
So I guess this wasn't Petrelli after all.
You can imagine our surprise.
Don't get cute. The only reason Royce was dragging his heels was because he'd been hit by Petrelli. None of this would have happened if Detective Droidbot over here hadn't stuck his nose in the park street.
It's Synth Detective, jackass. If you're gonna be that way, you might as well get the make and model right.
All right, that's enough. What's done is done. No point twisting ourselves up about it. So, what's going on anyway? What the hell are you doing down here?
We're looking for a missing person. Do you remember a guy named Riley Jones? He was a mechanic in Diamond City. Lived with his brother, Kyle.
Oh, been a long time since I've been in Diamond City. I can't say I remember him. You, think he's here?
Maybe not anymore, but apparently he was coming here to trade right around when he disappeared. Thought someone here might have seen him.
Afraid I'm in the pipes, or the access tunnels most times. Don't really meet any of the traders coming through. But McCoy and Larson would have a record of him up in the gun store.
Yeah, it looks like he might have been using a different name. Trouble is, we don't know what.
Huh. That doesn't sound good. What's he look like?
About 40 years old, short brown hair, brown eyes, average height, average build. Nothing that stands out, unfortunately.
Yeah, doesn't really help. But if you find out what he's calling himself, let me know. Could be I know the name. I need to stick around here for a while, and then I'll be back at the access tunnel by the gate. And, sorry if this feels like a waste of time. For what it's worth, I'm glad you showed up. Like I said, things would have gone differently without the help.
No problem.
Well, I guess we should head back to the sluice. See if someone else knows something.
Alright.
Huh? You still here?
Yeah. I'm really sorry I accidentally took that girl out. She got in the way of my shotgun. I mean, what do you think was gonna happen?
Hey, what happened? Where's Price?
He's dead.
He got ambushed by some children of Adam. Or ex-children of Adam. But he's fine. He and Finch should be back soon.
Thank God. Or, thank you, I guess, for going down there. I know Price can be...
Children of Adam?
Well, thanks.
Yeah.
They didn't look like children of Adam to me. That look like your everyday average plain old stinking Raiders. They probably were hanging out with some of them boys. I don't know. I couldn't tell who I was shooting. I know I accidentally shot that girl.
That's freedom.
And I feel so bad about it.
Tried following the freedom trail once. Super mutants put an end to that freedom.
Yes.
Hey.
You're back. So,
I am.
what happened?
We got ambushed and the Raiders didn't make it. Finch couldn't do the deal.
God damn it, what do you mean ambushed? Ambushed by who? The Raiders?
Ferals, and I think they're called the Divided?
Fuck's sake, everyone's losing it over Petrelli, and meanwhile we've got those Children of Adam rejects knocking on
Oh, you talking about the guys on the stand?
Losing
I thought they
out
was
on
in
that
cahoots
deal
with
is
the
a
Raiders.
pain in the ass, but at least Finch made it out okay. Here, for watching his back. So,
What, nothing?
did you get what you need?
No, not exactly.
Not exactly.
Well, I guess it was gonna be a long shot. Hopefully someone else knows him. Either way, thanks.
Well. Oh man, I still feel bad about that robot. Hi.
Yeah. Just move along.
Okay. I was just looking around.
It has to be some kind of paralytic toxin. It's going to be impossible to isolate anything from this sample.
Ah, Dr. Mare, here you are.
Do we have any psycho?
I think so. Why?
If I can't work out what this is, then that's the only choice we've got.
But psycho on someone in his state?
I know.
Hey, I can help.
Sorry, I'm far too busy to talk right now.
Okay. What are you doing?
What are you working on?
Saving lives.
I'm talking about particularly...
You must be the life of the party around here.
What party?
The party of the dead.
I'm investigating a missing person, Doctor. I just need to know if you can help me.
Who are you looking for?
Here.
No, sorry, I don't know him. Although, Dr. Carlyle is from Diamond City. Do you know someone called Riley Jones?
Nope, haven't been there in years.
Sorry. You can try asking some of the other people from Diamond City. Janice is usually at the bar. Amanda will be around somewhere. Ben's from Diamond City as well, but he's not really in any shape to talk. Neither is Tom.
That's an understatement.
What's wrong with them?
What happened to them?
We don't know exactly. They went scavenging in the sewers a few hours ago. Tom, that's the ghoul, came back dragging Ben behind him. Then he passed out as well. We haven't been able to wake them up. We think it might be some kind of toxin. Is that right?
As far as I can tell. They've both been affected, but Tom seems to be faring better. He should wake up soon once his system gets rid of the toxin. But I can't say the same about Ben. Eventually, his diaphragm will be paralyzed, and then there'll be nothing more we can do. Which is why I'm trying to work out what the hell this thing is, which is why I'd appreciate it if you take your questions elsewhere.
I can help. I played Operation. You know, the little board game where you have to like use little tweezers to like pull out the little toy magnets and stuff. I played that. I know how to do it.
I know a few things about medicine. Can I try to help him?
Really?
Yeah.
And here I thought you were just a detective. Alright, fine. Take a look and tell me what you think.
All you gotta do is cut it open. You got a knife? Scalpel? Which one? What? Who's... Wait. Oh! Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I use my medical knowledge. As a highly skilled medic, you are able to collaborate with Dr. Carlisle, and together you're eventually synthesize an antidote.
My goodness.
See? Told you.
I never would have thought of that. Some fresh eyes is exactly what we needed. Hopefully this will work.
Yeah.
Let's try Ben first.
All you gotta do is just put some Nuka-Cola in it, shake it around, and then boom, there you go. Oh, I thought this was Ben.
We'll know pretty soon whether this worked or not.
Hey, Ben, wake up.
Come on, Ben.
Ben, Mary's standing here naked.
Damn it, did we miss something? I thought...
He got up.
Oh, thank God.
He got up.
What happened? Where am I?
You're in the clinic. It's me, Mary. How do you feel?
Disappointed.
It's killing me. Everything feels heavy. What happened?
You were infected with a toxin that knocked you out. What do you remember?
I don't know. We were in the tunnels and... Wait. Is Tom okay?
He should be fine. Tina, could you give him the shot?
Sure.
Tom was able to drag you back to the sluice before he passed out as well. I think he would have pulled through in the end, unlike you. Luckily, our detective friend here was able to help me create an antidote to the toxin.
Not a detective.
You should be fine now, but I want you to stay here a while.
Sure. Thank you. Both of you.
Don't mention it.
The toxin was a lot slower going through Tom's body, and the same is going to be true for the antidote. It'll take a bit longer, but he should wake up soon.
Thank God.
Do you know what did this? What do you remember?
I'm not sure. It was some kind of creature.
Creature?
It's big. I didn't see it properly. Oh, my head.
Marley Queen?
Feels really weird.
It's alright, get some rest. I'll come check on you later. Honestly, it's just good to see you back with us. And thank you again.
Wow, okay. That was impressive.
Okay, hey Ben, can I talk to you?
Hey. Thanks again. I don't think I've seen you around here before. I'm glad Larson's letting people in again.
I guess you could say that. I got some questions. Well, how are you?
How are you feeling?
Got a really bad headache. Feeling kind of sore all over. Honestly, I've been better. But at least I'm still kicking. So thank you.
Well, I have some questions for you.
Can I ask you some questions? Sure. Go ahead.
Here. What do you know about him?
Riley? Yeah, I know him. From Diamond City.
Right.
The doc said you were a detective, right?
No, Space Ranger. My friend is.
His brother died recently, and
Wasn't
no one in
recently.
Diamond City has seen him since. A friend of mine used to look after him when he was younger. She just wants to know where he is.
Yeah, I know about what happened to Kyle. I saw Riley here 2 or 3 times just before that. But I haven't seen him since either. Look, I'm telling you this because I'm worried about him. He was acting really weird. Told me he was hiding from the Institute, and he was part of a group trying to bring them down. Said he had a code name and everything, so I shouldn't call him by his real name around other people.
What?
Sounded like he was in the railroad, but he never gave me a straight answer. But he said he was in trouble, so I did like he said.
The railroad? You mean the people who help free synths?
Yeah.
Look. I don't mean to be rude, and you know Riley better than I do, but he never seemed like he could... I mean, he always seemed like...
You're saying like... Ooh.
Yeah, I know. But he always talked about wanting to stick it to the Institute, so... I don't know. At least that's something.
So what's the code name?
Virgil. Honestly, I don't know how long he thought he could keep that up. Sure, there aren't too many people from Diamond City here anymore, and he's always kept himself to himself. But someone else was bound to recognize him sooner or later. So that's it. I heard about Kyle, and I haven't seen Riley since. Doesn't mean he wasn't here.
We should probably go back and talk to that
Never
guy.
stayed too long, and I'm usually in the tunnels anyway.
Thank you. That is helpful. Okay. I guess we need to see if anyone's seen Virgil.
We should go back and talk to that guy. Ben's dead. Where's Mary? Mary? Hey.
Jeez, Nick. You looked in the mirror lately? Maybe it's time you hang it up, huh?
Not much of a sight yourself.
Man, this place is huge.
Yeah, we ain't seeing many of Petrelli's guys close by. None on the west side, 1 patrol on the east. Could be just a handful of guys. Heck, maybe it ain't even Petrelli. Just a few jokesters puffing themselves up.
Could be. Hell of a bluff, though. And there's definitely something going on at the vault.
Whatever it is, I say the children are at the top of our shit list. Both of them. We've got divided on the other side now.
All right, we'll keep an eye on it. Thanks.
No problem.
Hey.
So, sounds like Mason's letting you stay. You can imagine why a lot of people here are on edge.
No, I was
Charlie
standing on the
getting a photo
table.
like that isn't gonna be good for anyone. Whoever it was you went looking for in Park Street, I hope you at least managed to pull him out.
Sure did.
Ellie said you never collected on that job. Is that right?
Huh. Yeah, you're right.
Never really had you pegged for the merc type anyway. Unless maybe you've got a price for lending us a gun down here.
How bad is it?
Not sure yet. Scavvers are going out in bigger groups. The ones who will listen, anyway. Fortunately, we haven't come across many patrols in the pipes. Truth is, Petrelli would need an army if he wanted to cover everything down here. And there's just no way in hell he could have a crew that size. Heck, some people don't even think it's him.
Why?
Because no one's seen him. Just his guys claiming they work for him. Everyone assumed he died or left the city after Goodneighbor.
What do you think?
I think we ought to plan for the worst. But that's not why you're here, is it? Larson says you've got another missing person on your hands. Is that right?
That's right.
Yeah, we're looking for someone called Riley Jones. He's a mechanic from Diamond City. He went missing right after his brother died. Just walked out the front gate and never came back. Someone told me he was here before he disappeared. Trading for parts, maybe? But apparently he was calling himself Virgil when he was here. Does that mean anything to you?
Virgil, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, from Devil May Cry.
Jules, you mind grabbing those parts from Fred? We'll take them with us on the next round.
Yeah, sure.
Thanks.
Hey.
Okay. I think there's somewhere you might be able to find him. Means going into the sewers, lots of radiation down there. Do you have a Geiger counter?
Yeah. No! I'm holding on to the X button. Square.
Afraid that's not good enough. Those things are pretty unreliable.
What?
No, they're not.
Yeah, what'd you hear that?
They are. It wouldn't be safe for you to go down there, sorry.
Wait,
What?
so that's it? I mean, we can use hazmat suits or something.
Sorry, we don't let anyone down there unless we're sure they know what they're doing.
I know what I'm doing.
Take a wrong turn and you're fried.
You're kidding,
Really?
right?
You seem like a reasonable guy. Work with us here.
It's not happening. End of story.
How much
No,
money?
We're not going anywhere until you tell us what's going on.
Don't turn this into a problem. Trust me, it won't end well for anyone.
Well, come on then.
Tell us what's
Not
going
helping
on.
anyone standing around here.
I don't believe this.
I'm going in anyway. I got a big boy. I don't know what you're talking about.
And I'd be more worried about the children of the atom.
People are saying that explosion up the river was the Institute.
Yeah, it was.
I'm glad those eggheads weren't any closer to us.
Is it true what they're saying about actually throwing radiation at anything that
About who?
moves?
You're talking to a ghoul? The only thing I need to worry about is having to go to church.
Be careful out there.
It's just a couple of guys running around out there.
Where'd Jules go?
So's Petrelli. No way. If he's back, he means
Heard
business.
Roberta got the formula for smooth
Just
operator
one
from a
washed
radio
up
amusement
guy
park out west.
rattling around
I
in
don't
a
even
vault
wanna know what
with a
that
few lackeys playing gangster. And he's got you pissing in your drawers while he's piling up the loot that should be ours.
He's a blowfish bird. Remember those? He's actually really small, and then he blows himself up. I know what a blowfish is, but Petrelli doesn't play games, alright? He says he's got a crew, We waltz out there like we own the place. The only thing we're coming back with is a hole in the head.
Oh my god, let me deal with this guy.
Yeah?
You guys been building this guy up.
Well, how about that? So, you're the one who's got everybody losing their tatoes around here. Good to see you, Nick.
Well, hey there. How have you been?
Crap as always. And I know I've seen you before.
Caitlin, I've traded here a few times.
Caitlin? Well, I'm sure you remember the General then.
Sure do. Hey, General.
Hello, Kate. Long time no see. Hello, detective.
Hey there.
So I'm guessing Mason gave you the 3rd degree out there, huh? Which means there's no need for us to start burning their chops as well? You follow?
It's not like that. I don't have a problem with you bumping off Malone. But that doesn't mean I'm jumping for joy at Luca Petrelli sliding into that vault. Not by a long shot.
Just who is this guy? Why's he got everyone so afraid?
Oh, not everyone. It's only the fraidy cats he's got quaking in their boots.
See, that's the thing. People don't remember him anymore. I was there. The day Hancock pushed Vic off that balcony in Good Neighbor. And as much as he deserved it, Vic was just a puppy compared to his old boss. I'm talking people nailed to the side of the old state house. Whole families set on fire, just to make an example. Other gangs strung up from lampposts when he moved into Quincy, Bunker Hill, Lexington. Trust me, one measly vault isn't gonna be enough for him. There's a whole world down here that you city types don't care about anymore. And sure as shit, he'll want it all. Doesn't mean he can take it.
So what happened to him? Where'd he go? Before Vic.
I don't know. Just disappeared one day. No one knows why. Some people think Vic slid a blade between his ribs so he could run his crew. But Petrelli was never that sloppy. Either way, Vic didn't have the smarts to keep the Empire going. Just closed ranks around Good Neighbor, while we all secretly welcomed bowing down to a blowhard instead of a nightmare. Then McDonough got elected, Hancock came to town, and you know the rest. Hasn't been seen in 10 years. You got any ideas where he's been hiding all this time, Nicky?
Well, if I know.
But you do know him, right? You know he's bad news.
Well, I can't say you're wrong.
Without a crew to back him up, he's just a mole rat in a hole. 2 or 3 mooks with machine guns isn't enough to control Grade 1, let alone the entire pipes. But all credit to him, I guess. He's keeping you out of the tunnels because you're still shitting bricks from a decade ago.
You gotta remember, most of us aren't used to dodging bullets on a daily basis. There are a few who used to be mercs or minutemen, but that's it. We get by keeping a low profile. Literally. We're off most people's radar, and if we have to, we can turtle up here in the sluice. But getting picked off by mobsters or fighting a war in the pipes, that's not us.
A war? Come on. The guy doesn't even have a proper crew. After you and Nick tore through Malone's gang, they probably had, what, half a dozen guys left? And Morosky's men aren't going to be trading Good Neighbor for this Wonderland anytime soon. Raiders have got too much psycho between the ears to be reliable for anything more than rifle fodder. So who's that leave you with? Gunners? I don't think so.
And that's assuming Petrelli's even alive, and this isn't some harebrained scheme to freak people out.
Exactly. Of course, with 114 sealed up again, we can't take a look-see. How anybody gets in and out of the vault is anyone's guess. There's gotta be some hidden pipes or something, but no luck scoping it out so far.
Most likely.
And the ferals and the lurks don't make it any easier. Anyway, done talking about Petrelli. Point is, we can't stop running the pipes just because of some spook story.
We'll see.
So, what are you and Nick doing down here anyway? You working a case or something?
We're looking for somebody, but right now I want to find this Petrelli guy.
I'm looking for someone named Virgil. Have you seen him?
Virgil? No, don't know anyone called Virgil. Sorry.
I've heard the name. Think William and Faisal were talking about someone called Virgil a few days ago. Didn't really understand any of it. You can try asking one of them. William is just up the stairs here. Not sure where Faisal is right now, though.
Well, who can we talk to about the proper equipment for the tunnels?
Tell me about these robots.
Christ, you're talking about McMurray and Griffiths, aren't you? Nearly 4 years I've lived here, and all I've ever seen them do is get in each other's grills. Did they do a number on each other's robots? Probably. Damn stupid if they did. We need every bot we can get to scav in the tunnels. General's good, but he's starting to get a little rusty. You know what I mean?
That's a good one. I appear to be operating at an optimal level.
Sure you are.
I can make more robots for y'all. Man, I can help this whole little space out.
What do you do around here?
We keep the place ticking. Scrap, ammo, weapons, beer, whatever we can find out there. Biggest bounty is the Harbor Pass Tunnel from the airport, leading down the coast. Military convoys, airport shuttles, construction trucks, rich veins snaking down the Commonwealth. As long as you know how to get in there.
It's collapsed into sections, so you've got parts of it no one's ever been into in 200 years. Trick is to get through the rubble without bringing the whole thing down around you.
It's basically like cracking a concrete safe. Except Butterfingers will turn you to mush.
Best haul was finding a couple of Nuka-Cola trucks down past Postal Square before it got flooded. I don't know what the hell they put in them, but they're still good after 200 years. It's how the glowing gutter got started. Grace's bar past the residential tunnel.
Of course, not everything we find goes into maintaining this place. We've got plenty of materials to sell, if you need them. And by the way, the name's Cleo. And this is Al and Bert. Total coincidence. So let me know if you want to buy anything.
Sure.
Sure thing.
What you got? Squirrel on a stick. Baby rattle. Okay. Nick, you need a baby rattle? If you get scared, you can shake it around. Better get those Mirelurks off your back. They hate the little rattle noise.
Things are a lot better in Good Neighbor with Hancock in charge.
Hello.
Oh, hey. Figured you might be coming here. Got the call from Larson. Sorry, but the access tunnels are off limits.
Why?
Why?
This is the main route to Bunker Hill. It's how we normally do our trade runs to the north. But with all this Petrelli and Children of Adam business, we've got it locked down until Mason says otherwise. But you're free to explore the town. For now.
You better not be eyeballing me.
You eyeballing me?
Area's off limits.
Who says that? That's like Fallout 3, ain't it?
Minutemen took out the
Wasn't that the tunnel snakes that said that?
I'm out 20 caps.
You eyeballing me? Who said that? No, it was just like just NPCs. They would just say that. Maybe we should talk to Mason about finding the proper.
So am I the only one who thought that was really weird?
About what?
1 minute he says he knows where Virgil is, the next we can't go into the sewers because we don't have proper Geiger counters? What the heck is up with that?
I don't know.
Man is in there somewhere.
Then we shouldn't have given up so easily. He knows where Riley is.
We're not here to cause any trouble.
So what do we do?
On my way out the door, I spotted an active terminal. I got a pretty good track record cracking those old things.
So much for not causing any trouble. So what, we wait for him to leave the room?
That may take a while.
Okay, so we need to distract him somehow. Or we just go over his head. Mason said he wanted us to find Riley, right? If he's back, he might let us take a look at that terminal. Might be a long shot, but you never know.
What terminal? Oh. It requires a key. He doesn't have it on it? You're kidding. Come on, man. We're grown-ups. If we want to go in the tunnels and get killed, then that's our business. Dang. Sheesh. Mary. Who are you? You're a big guy.
I'm glad to hear Ben's recovered. And I'm sure Dr. Carlisle appreciates another
Carlisle
clinic.
That's how you say it.
If there's anything you need, you let me know.
It's good to see you again, Ty.
Caitlin.
Oh, I bet you know him.
Far too long.
Mary.
Does this mean you're
It's been
back
far
in the
too long.
Commonwealth?
Thank you, again. I'm not sure Ben would have made it without you.
Pretty impressive, right?
I'm glad I was able to help.
Me too. So, what can I do for you?
Honey, I want to know if you got a man.
I'm looking for someone named Virgil. Have you seen him?
I don't know a Virgil. Sorry. I only really know outsiders who come into the clinic.
You look
and
familiar.
Half of them don't give a name anyway.
You look familiar. How's Ben?
How is he doing?
If you mean Ben, he should be fine. I'm sure he's gonna feel drowsy for a little while, but you should be able to talk to him.
What about
The shot's gonna take a little longer to work on Tom, but
yeah.
he'll be up eventually.
Okay.
Certainly want to see if he knows what did this.
Hi, a Mirelurk. Maybe some sort of ghoul that can spit some sort of toxic? No. I feel like it has to be like some sort of Mirelurk. No, then again, if it was a Mirelurk queen, there's no way he would have forgot that. I don't know. How'd you end up here?
How did you end up in this place?
Wasn't expecting you to ask that.
Well, I want to know
I told
about
you. I was
you.
from Diamond City, right? Well, let's just say the great green jewel lost its shine when I realized the walls were keeping the undesirables in as much as out. You're supposed to treat everyone who needs help regardless, but I don't have a problem drawing the line of bigots. Almost everything I know came from a doctor who practiced at one of the local hospitals before the war. But having smooth skin is far more important than medical knowledge, isn't it? Kicked out of Diamond City along with the rest. Didn't make it in Good Neighbor. And that's that. 230 years of expertise. Gone.
Wow. What type of doctor are you?
What type of doctor are you?
Whatever type I can be. Though, with scavenging being the way of life down here, treating radiation and other occupational hazards has become a bit of a specialty. Thankfully, Tina's been a big help. By the way, if you're looking to buy any supplies, she's the one you need to speak to.
Well, I'm looking for a love doctor. No, I think I'm fine.
That's all for now.
Stay safe.
You stay away from that big guy. He'll crush you. Watch it. Hey.
So, sounds like you've been talking to our very own William Reeves just now. The guy in the security room behind the clinic.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. How'd you know?
How did you know?
Jules just told me on her way out. I'm guessing Reeves asked you whether you had a Geiger counter. And he wasn't exactly happy with the response. Sound about right?
What's the deal with the Geiger counters around here?
We ought to go somewhere private. There's some things you need to know about Reeves.
We were actually thinking of talking to Mason.
You don't want to do that. Trust me. Anyway, you saw him head into the pipes earlier. How long are you willing to twiddle your thumbs before he gets back?
He's got a point.
Listen, there's a supply room at the end of the residence tunnel on the other side of the lab, past the glowing gutter. Come with me, and I'll tell you what's going on.
Okay.
Why? What's this all about?
I'll tell you soon enough.
Don't play games with me. Just tell me where they are.
Not here. Trust me.
Fine, fine.
All right, let's go.
After you.
All right. Go to the supply room? All right.
So here's the deal. I know why Reeves asked you about a Geiger counter.
Okay.
It's a code phrase. It's how people in the
for the railroad
signal each other.
Oh, I thought it was the railroad.
Yeah. Turns out the little shit's been working with him to get sense into the Commonwealth. Slowly taking us over, one by one, until we're all just soulless automatons. This Riley that you're looking for must be one of them. They get sent through the sluice, then they use the tunnels to take them to Diamond City, Bunker Hill, Good Neighbor, wherever they want to replace someone. Heard Reeves ask some of them about a Geiger counter. I don't think they knew the secret handshake, but that didn't stop him from asking that damn question. Now, I don't know where Riley is, but I bet my last bottle cap, Reeves does. We just have to prove it.
You come up with that all on your own?
Trust me, these people they bring in, there isn't a single genuine drop of blood among them. You can even catch some of them twitching, like a broken power regulator right before you crack them open. And find that piece of metal staring back at you. And it sounds like Riley's brother saw right through it.
I don't know.
What? He pulled a gun on his own brother for the hell of it?
I thought that was only for the railroad. Cause you said, wait, the Geiger counter question? Yeah, that's the railroad, not the Institute. Institute don't have something like that. Railroad does that, right? Cause like, how did it go? It wasn't something like somebody will ask you, do you have your Geiger counter? And you're supposed to say, mine's in the shop. Or something like that. Mine's in the shop, or it's in the shop. Something like that. I think that's railroad, not Institute.
And then there are people who just disappear, snatched up by Reeves and taken to the Institute. And what's worse is Mason's in on it, shuts me down whenever I try to bring it up. And everyone else around here is just as useless. It's like there's nothing to worry about after the fireworks up the river. As if the Institute only had one hole to crawl out of. Huh. I'm not gonna sit by and let the sluice get taken over by those psychopaths. But I've never been able to do anything about it by myself. So, how about we help each other? We find proof Reeves is with the Institute, and you find this guy you're after.
I'm guessing you've heard of the railroad, right? Sounds more like he's working for them, doesn't it?
As if that's any better. Letting more of those brain-damaged mannequins run around isn't doing anyone any favors. So, whatever shit he's stirring, we need to get it out into the open.
You know Nick's a synth, right?
I know Nick's not hiding anything. Anyway, he's been straight with me before. That's why I stuck up for you in the bar earlier. And I'm hoping you'll help me out again. No matter how it turns out.
I'll see what I can do.
So what's the plan?
You say the word, I'll take a crack at that terminal for you.
Right. There was a terminal next to Reeves. All we need to do is get him out of the room for a few minutes.
I doubt he's gonna have a file labeled, "I'm an Institute rat bastard," on that thing. But I guess it's a start.
So how do we draw his attention?
Well, the one thing that's got everyone spooked right now is Petrelli. It's the reason half the people out there want to hang Nick up by his circuits. So, you want to get Reeves out of that room? You tell him Petrelli's knocking on our door. Brian Farrell from this side of the gate isn't going to cut it. We're going to have to come in from the pipes and say we saw Petrelli's boys patrolling around the corner. And Reeves comes to the gates, and we get Nick to that terminal. That's the only way we're going to sell it.
We?
The best story I could come up with is I thought I saw this Riley guy in the sewer. And he wanted me to show you exactly where. I show you, we spot Petrelli's guys, we come back, and I do the talking to get Reeves over. He's more likely to listen to me anyway. Make sense?
I guess.
All we're gonna say is we saw them in the tunnel. That's it. We're not gonna pretend like they're about to kick the door down. Get everyone panicked, and they'll lock the whole place down. Just need to get them to call Reeves over to the gate. So, you in?
Sure. It sounds harmless.
Okay, let's do this.
Alright. I say we go in through the main pipe under Angie's bar. From there, we can loop back to the east gate where Reeves is strutting around. Make it look like we're coming in from the tunnels under North End. Means going past the turret perimeter, though. So, you know, I'll let you guys take the lead in case we run into anything.
Fingers crossed we don't actually run into this gang out there.
I hope we do. So,
come on, let's go.
Well, come on, lead me. Get out of his way, Nick.
Okay. Keep going until you get to the security gate. There'll be a grate to the left that goes to the north end tunnels. Just keep an eye out for Farrells, and yeah, let's hope we don't actually have something.
Dun 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 dun. Bum 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 bum.
Chocolate.
Bum 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 bum.
Chocolate. Chocolate.
I thought we were getting along.
Chocolate.
Get that hit.
Chocolate. 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 Chocolate.
Uh-oh. Come on, Bubba. Come on.
Chocolate.
Just wanted to stand there, huh?
Boy, doesn't sound pleased. Let's say we get out of here.
Chocolate. 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 Chocolate.
Jesus. Whew. It boy.
What the hell are you doing here?
Hey.
Lights are off limits.
Easy, easy. Just helping Nick and his friends here. You heard Mason gave them the okay, right? About this missing person case?
The hell do you know about a missing person?
I know Petrelli's guys are out in the tunnels, just past the pumps. Looking like they're up to something.
You saw Petrelli's crew?
That's right.
10 of them. Machine guns, suspenders, the whole 9 yards. Couldn't have been anyone else. We came here as soon as we saw them.
Christ. Get Reeves on the comm.
Right.
You better not be
Reeves,
bullshitting
it's
us.
Carlson. We got Hudson and Nick Valentine at the East Gate. Says they saw Petrelli's crew out by North End.
Hudson? How's he doing with Valentine?
Says he's helping him out with that case he's working. You'd better get over here quick.
Give me a minute.
So, are you gonna tell us what you were really doing out there just now? Or what?
Told you. The guy they're looking for. He sounded like one of those scabbers that passed through recently. I just showed them where he was, you know, scabbing.
Is that right?
Well, sure.
Yeah.
It's shit like this that's gonna get Petrelli charging up our pipe. You know that, right?
Yeah, well, maybe we ought to stop being so damn afraid of him. Maybe there's other things to worry about around here.
We're not ignoring the children of Adam, alright?
I'm not talking about the children of Adam.
So what are you talking about?
Robots.
What the hell were you doing out there with Valentine?
What, you itching to toss him out too?
No, but charging out there is gonna draw unwanted attention. Sounds like that's exactly what's happened.
We didn't draw anyone's attention. We just saw them out there. Thought you'd be grateful for the heads up.
There's 10 of them, apparently. Under North End.
Doing what?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe they saw a really interesting rad roach. They're patrolling around, probably. We didn't stop and share itineraries. We're telling you because they might be heading this way.
What do you think?
Well, they're not gonna get very far storming through here. If they're in the North End, we better figure out what they're up to.
So are you gonna open the door, or what? Waiting for the entire sluice to come over and ask you the same damn questions?
Go ahead. Thought I told you the pipes are too dangerous.
Yeah, you said. And our Geiger counters were...
We're just
by the way.
fine.
Just stay out of there.
Shut up.
Getting yourselves killed is one thing. Getting other people killed is something else.
I never
Move it.
imagined any place like this.
Hello,
Watch it.
detective.
Not detective.
All right, Nick. Time to shine.
Keep an eye out, will you? Thanks. This is some high-grade encryption.
Means he's got something to hide.
Think you can crack it?
Give me a sec. Sure, that was gonna do it.
Come on, Nick.
Right? Let's try a slightly different approach. Nope.
Nick?
This. Bingo.
Yes.
Huh. I think you're gonna want to go through this.
What's the matter? Finally got a message on V. No help. No help being sent by Alpha. It is on us. No sign of him or the package. What do you want to do? Nothing we can do. Hope he turns up somewhere. Understand why they got other priorities right now. If we catch a break, we'll tell him that they might be willing to pull resources if they can show we've got something. Can send description to spectators. See what happens. Worth trying. Might get lucky. Spectators still don't have anything on V or the package. Not surprised. We need to give them more than descriptions, or it could be the Institute bastards got them. Come find me. So he is a simp. Wow. Okay. Come find me when you're back from the pipes. Turns out Nick is looking for a V as well. Don't know if it's safe to ask him for help. Turned him away for now, but might be worth a shot. Let's discuss. Huh.
That has to be Virgil, right? So they're looking for him too.
Now, why do you think that is?
He's a scent.
What about the Institute?
He's not working for them.
Only that he calls them Institute bastards.
He's with the
So
railroad.
I don't think he's on the payroll. I mean, he doesn't exactly spell it out, but it sure sounds like he's in the railroad.
You can imagine our surprise.
You gotta be kidding me. Well, either way, I knew that asshole was up to something. You know how many of those damn abominations the railroad pumps into the Commonwealth? And he's been using the tunnels to let them loose, the son of a bitch. No wonder they're everywhere.
What exactly is your problem with synths?
Are you kidding me? Or what? Are you one of them too?
What the hell's going on here?
Oh, hey!
Goddamn can hugger. You're with the fucking railroad.
Will you calm down?
Wow, that's subtle.
You hacked into my terminal?
We know you're looking for Riley as well. Or Virgil. Tell us what's going on and maybe we can help you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't bother, Reeves. We got you right against the fucking wall.
Listen, I know you were working against the Institute. Trust me, I wanted them gone as much as you did. And you know Nick's no fan of them either. And neither are you, right?
Are you seriously asking me that?
I'm the one who got rid of
the
him.
same side here, okay?
Why don't you have a cigarette and calm down?
Of asking Nick for help anyway, right?
And what about your friend over there? For all I know, he could be running the Institute.
I blew it up!
You should know, the Institute has been destroyed. You've got nothing to worry about.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. But who knows whether there's still some of them on the surface.
You've got nothing to
You're
worry
paranoid.
about. And you ought to read the Diamond City paper. The Institute took his son. He's got just as much reason to hate them as anyone.
Yeah, I heard this.
The Institute was my son.
Suppose the cat's out of the bag now, anyway.
Tell me everything you can.
Okay, fine. You're right. We are looking for the same person. But I'm not going to go into details right now. There's someone we ought to talk to out in the tunnels. Once we find him, I can give you a clearer picture of what's going on. Sound good?
Lead the way.
Are you seriously gonna side with this asshole? How many of those plastic skin bags have you smuggled through here? How many of them have you let free to go out there and kill?
I am not doing this again.
Why are you so
They're
angry?
people. Born or made, people make their own choices. That's how free will works.
Oh yeah, free will. Free will to gun down a caravan or string up some settlers.
Right, because no human's ever done anything like that before. I mean, Jesus, Hudson, how many times? There are always going to be bad ones. That's what it means to be human. That's why they're no different than us.
You tell yourself whatever you want. But everyone here needs to know what you've been doing. If you're so big on free will, like you keep saying, then let them decide whether they're okay with brain-damaged mannequins running around down here. Everyone's talking about wanting Nick and his friends gone. Maybe we ought to throw you out instead.
That's not gonna happen.
Now hold up a second.
Whoa.
You tell them, and whatever's left of the Institute is gonna hear about it. And when they do, they're gonna come here with everything they've got and wipe us all out. Just like they did with University Point. You got problems with synths, fine. But if this gets out, you're signing the death warrant of everyone you're supposed to be worried about down here. So what's it gonna be?
You self-righteous fucking asshole. If you really cared about anyone down here, you wouldn't have dragged us into your stupid bullshit crusade in the first place.
We've got it under control.
Hey, look at that guy. Happens every day.
You got it all planned out, don't you? And Mason knows, doesn't he?
Just tell me this doesn't leave this room.
A lot of innocent blood could be spilled if this got out.
Fine. You might be happy seeing this place crawling with synths.
You know, you kind of look like Keanu Reeves.
I'm not. And you'd better think about what you're doing. Bringing those things down here is putting a big fucking target on our backs.
Noted.
You should kill him. Yeah, sparing Hudson is right.
You did the right thing.
Maybe we need to lock him up or something.
No.
You're going to have to kill me before you put me in a cage.
No, it's fine. Say what you want about him, but I know he won't put the town at risk. Right?
More than can be said for you. Well, that was a goddamn waste of time. It never ends well with you, Nick, does it?
About time you straighten out that attitude.
Huh. Right.
Calm down, man. Why don't you go get a beer?
So I'm guessing you didn't see Petrelli's crew out there?
No.
Suppose it's kind of nice when no one's shooting at you.
It's kind of nice when we're not bracing for an invasion. Although I'm willing to bet that wasn't your idea. Either way, I suppose we should pool our resources. So if you still want to do this, we need to see Faisal. He's in the railroad as well. Once we talk this out with him, we can decide what to do.
On the terminal, it sounded...
You mean the one you hacked?
On the terminal,
you
it
wasn't
sounded
helping
like
us.
Riley was part of the railroad as well. Is that right?
Let's find Faisal first. Once he knows I'm bringing you in on this, I'll tell you everything. Trust me. So, you ready to go?
Yeah.
Sure, let's go.
Alright. Give me a minute to tell the other posts I'm heading out. I'll meet you out in the main area.
Okay. Jesus Christ almighty on a bike. Whew.
We should take it more seriously. You weren't a good neighbor. You don't know
What's going on, ladies?
Well, look who it is. We were just gabbing about you.
About me?
All ears.
I heard you talking to William earlier.
Yeah?
He might not be worried about Petrelli, but he doesn't know him like we did. And neither do you. It was open season in Good Neighbor with him and Vic. He won't settle for just a vault.
Look, no one's saying we ain't putting our head on a swivel. But all we got so far is a few bozos flapping their lips and a vault seal tighter than anything. I mean, if he really had an army, don't you think we would have caught whiff of them in the pipes by now? Instead, we've got ourselves pharaohs and Milooks and raiders and children of Adam and Christ knows who else banging on our door. So we just do what we always do and we slap anyone who gets too close.
If Petrelli's in that vault, nothing else out there is going to matter.
Oh
Jules,
my God.
Hey, Jules, now come on now.
Let me handle this guy. You guys been building this guy up
You
for
should
so
have a
long.
few fellas down here, Nick. No mistake. Lord knows half the folks in town wouldn't mind dousing your circuits after all this business with Petrelli and Malone.
Oh my God.
And how it's still cursing your names, that's for damn sure. Hope you know by now we ain't all like that.
Okay, let's go.
William Henry Reeves, now where are you headed off to? I was just coming to see you.
Who are you? Yeah, I was just heading into the tunnels to find Faisal. You remember Virgil? Turns out Nick's looking for him as well.
Is that right? So that's what this is all about. Wait, so do they, have Geiger counters?
Please not this again.
No, they don't. But it's fine. We're all on the same side.
If you say so.
So you're in the,
Railroad.
Well, not officially. But when you're practically married to someone who is, it kind of makes you an honorary member.
Oh.
Not sure Faisal and the bigwigs like it that way, but hey, that's the way it is. And truth be told, I'd have expected him and Mason to be back by now, making me wonder if there ain't something going on out there. Either way, if you want an extra gun, all you gotta do is ask.
Well, I'd never say no to that. Just in case there is any trouble, I'll let you and Nick take the lead.
Okay.
Can't quite say I have your combat experience taking down an entire vault and all.
Hey, what are you lot gossiping about over there?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
You just worry about your robot.
Turrets along our perimeter with Mason and a couple of other guys. Handheld radios don't work too well down there, but Faisal's packing a transponder, so I know where they are. I'll mark it on your map.
Heard you asking about
Lead on.
Riley? Sorry. Don't know it.
Okay.
So, practically married?
You saying we ain't?
Let's talk about it later.
Yeah, let's.
You better get it before I get him.
Till that rat bastard mayor threw me and all the other ghouls out.
We're not going that way? Hold on. What I got it? Oh. Venture into the west sewers to look for Penelope. Oh, that's where she is. Okay. I'll dig into her a little later. That man can wait before I bring back his little sex bot. Guys, I'm loving this fan mod. It's great.
Okay. It's just through this door.
Okay.
So it's just you and Faisal who are in the railroad?
From the sluice, yeah. Rebecca knows, obviously. So does Mason, but that's it. Well, and Hudson now, I guess. We're what you call tourists. We don't know anything about the rest of the operation. We just help get people to one of the settlements or out of the Commonwealth. Faisal's the one who's in contact
Pop a
with
lot
the
of
others.
rad.
He can tell you more about what's going on.
Get out of here.
I don't like these rats. They're getting bigger. God, man, look at that one. Mouth wide open. No doubt he's got a whole bunch of diseases. He's got more diseases. Whoa, whoa! Don't kill anybody this time, Lars.
Chocolate!
Stand back.
Chocolate!
Whoa!
Chocolate!
Still coming.
Chocolate!
Oops, you okay? What? Child of Autumn. Okay. Watch it, I can't get a good shot.
Chocolate!
Who the? What? Whoa! Wow, look at you. Is that power?
The sounds of battle will have rung out in all directions. Prepare yourself.
You sure it's the sounds of battle? You sure it ain't that glowing head you got there calling out to him or some shit?
Your distrust is not the shield you believe it to be.
Is that right?
Is he gonna be alright?
I don't want to move him back to the sluice like this. I need to treat him now, or there ain't gonna be any point treating him later.
What happened?
We came over to fix the turrets like we said. And then we saw Golden Ass and his brethren messing with the goods. Fella showed up before we can get things straight. So I ask you again, you the ones been busting up our turrets or not?
We did nothing to your weapons, and you would do well to look upon my own before indulging in blasphemy.
Ain't got no
Time
shoes
and
on.
decay are costing you your defenses. You must better your tools if you wish to fight against your environment. Accept Adams and Zinks would help
Looks
with
like
this
we
task.
I didn't realize the children of Adam had any machinists.
Such is your ignorance.
Say, bro, we gotta get him up out of here.
There's no time. I gotta patch him up now or he's gonna bleed out.
That you need to get to getting. And what the hell are you doing here anyway?
Hey!
And why the hell is it every time I turn around, I see Nick Valentine standing there?
Nick?
There's something we...
That sounded like it came from behind us.
Shit. More of the scorned approach.
I'll handle it.
If you wish to protect your friend.
Where did that come from?
Fixing turrets. Faisal's tools are just over there.
Looks like there's two we can fix up. I'll take this one, you take the other one.
You know how to fix them?
Okay, got it.
Prepare yourself.
Wow, bro.
Did you hear that?
Yep.
Chocolate!
Still kicking.
Chocolate!
Chocolate.
I can't get a good shot.
Chocolate.
Watch your head.
Chocolate. Chocolate.
Here it is. Beautiful. Oh my god.
Chocolate.
Okay.
Chocolate.
Ooh, 2 shots.
Chocolate.
Him too.
Chocolate.
Hope I didn't shoot nobody.
That'll leave him on.
Ooh. Whoa! Hey!
Chocolate!
Chocolate! Hey!
Chocolate! Chocolate!
Eat it!
Chocolate!
Glory! Wow! Gotta love the vats.
Chocolate!
Bring it under the light.
Yeah, go one more.
Chocolate!
Look at him.
So it was spoken.
Keep those
So
damn
it
pigs
was
off
done.
us.
You need help? Can I help you? So we got some more.
That can't be good.
God damn it! I knew we were running on fumes. Can't fucking see what I'm doing.
Hold up.
Adam will not forsake us. His light shines forth.
It ain't his goddamn light. This here is my light.
Your beliefs do not make it so.
And now at least we'll be able to see what's trying to eat us.
Vinny, you keep
My
eyes
flashlight
green,
is
dude.
pretty bright, guys.
I'm trying, damn it!
This will be the bulk of the horde. Prepare yourselves.
Anybody got some ammo?
Fine. Chocolate! Chocolate! Chocolate!
More behind us.
You don't say.
Chocolate!
Hey!
Chocolate!
Why you look just like my cousin?
Chocolate! Chocolate!
Okay.
Chocolate! 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 Chocolate!
Whoa! Hey!
Chocolate!
Oh my god! Woo! You too!
Chocolate!
Man.
Chocolate! 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 Chocolate!
Come on!
Chocolate! Chocolate!
Well, looks like trouble walked in.
Chocolate! 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 Chocolate!
Woo! Still kicking chicken?
Chocolate!
Steel?
Chocolate? Chocolate! Chocolate!
Jesus.
Chocolate! Chocolate!
Chocolate!
Surrounded.
Nick.
Chocolate. Chocolate. Chocolate.
Adam grants us victory.
Oh my god. Is everybody alright?
Chocolate.
Nick.
Chocolate.
Now pull through.
Chocolate.
Give him a couple shots of Med-X. He's ready.
One way to get
Need to get him to the dock.
Well, all right then. Yeah, let us worry there for a minute.
Well, you try patching someone up in the dark with ferals crawling up your ass.
I told you my flashlight is pretty bright.
As soon as we did. How are you feeling?
Like I got blindsided by a feral. Next stupid question.
Adam does not forsake your men.
You start with that Adam crap one more goddamn time. We never had ferals like that until y'all came to town.
Why are you
We
so
are not
far away?
responsible for this. They are pawns of the scorned. The ones who profess themselves the divided.
It's all the same rad worshiping bullshit. You go back to Bunker Hill and you take the divided and the pharaohs and all that shit back with you. Hell, how about you go all the way back to DC while you at it? Spare us your damn preaching.
I agree.
We are all refugees. You should understand that more than most.
Get out of here. Yeah, get out of here.
Get out of here.
One of the unfaithful, then.
That's right.
You would do well not to linger here, Mason. And know that the hand of our mother remains outstretched.
Oh, God.
Adam gives no call yet for you to be purged, even as you trespass upon his
Mason,
domain.
can I kill this guy, please?
Take what is offered, and we would stand together against a true enemy.
You done?
Think on it. For your losses could easily have been greater this day.
I ain't gotta think about a damn thing.
What, you talking to me? I can attack him. Thanks for help. Just, alright, thanks.
Thanks for your help.
Indeed.
Now get out of here. What's your roll of toilet papers?
At least we ain't burying nobody today. So you gonna tell me what you and Valentine doing here or what?
I told you what we're
We
doing
need to
here.
talk to Faisal. If you're up to it.
Why? What's going on?
Nick's working on a missing persons case. Turns out, it's Virgil.
Virgil? You mean our Virgil?
Yeah, we need to talk this through.
You gotta drop that spy shit, Reeves. We got bigger problems right now.
Where you at, Willie?
We ain't never seen fair horses
that
like
you?
this until the radsuckers moved in.
Yeah, well, the way he was mowing them down just now, I doubt the children are to blame.
William.
What, you standing with him now? I know you.
No,
heard
he's standing
the
over
man
there.
say, we ain't gonna be purged yet. And you standing with him now?
I'm not standing with anyone. I'm just saying it makes more sense that the divided are the reason we've got these ferals. That's all.
Make more sense if we smoke all of them. Save us the trouble of working out which one gonna purge us when they damn well feel like it.
Got that right.
Basil's blood would have been on their hands if it wasn't for Vinny.
Thanks.
You're lucky I got here.
William.
Right. Vince, you mind giving us a minute?
No, it's fine. I can walk.
Hey, whoa, whoa. Easy there. You gotta rest.
I'll be fine. Trust me. The medics hit the spot. Let's go.
What's so important anyway? And who's Virgil?
No, Sliss Security. Don't worry about it.
Come on.
We ain't done here. We gotta seal these grates before more of them shamblers show up.
Okay.
You wanna do your spy shit, fine, but I need you back here, you hear me?
Yeah, got it. After you.
I can help you right now. We can take care of it right now. It ain't gonna take long.
Mason.
You do what you gotta do.
Fine.
Okay. So tell me what's going on.
You sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just... what did you say back there? About Virgil? Did you find something?
We got a case on his disappearance.
Really?
Yeah. So what do you know?
I assume they have Geiger counters?
They do now.
Uh-huh. How about you tell me what you know first? Who gave you the case?
His mom. Or, well,
Kinda.
his stepmom. Kinda. His brother died recently and then he disappeared from Diamond City. One of the guards in the marketplace told us he'd been coming to the sluice right before he went missing. And it looks like he was calling himself Virgil while he was here. I'm guessing that's his code name?
What's his real name?
Riley. Riley Jones.
If you get in touch with the spectators, tell them we know Virgil's real name. Tell them he's from Diamond City. They might finally turn something up.
Who are the spectators? And why are you looking for him? What's going on?
You sure about this?
We need more eyes on this. And I can't think of anyone better than Valentine if you're trying to track someone down.
Virgil was one of our handlers, helping smuggle synths through the tunnels to a settlement or one of the safe houses. Except on his last run, he and the synth he was looking after disappeared. Each location is supposed to keep tabs on their people. Virgil was new to us, but he and the synth are our responsibility, whether we like it or not. The problem is tracking down a handler isn't easy. They're not supposed to tell you anything about themselves. We didn't know what his real name was or where he was from. Plus, he'd only been here a handful of times and never for long. And it hasn't helped that we've got Petrelli and these ferals to deal with. Mason lets us do our thing, but we've got to put the sluice first. On top of that, HQ limits its knowledge of safe houses and handlers in case it gets compromised again.
So, we've been relying on the spectators. They're recon for the railroad. Spot potential recruits, map out safe routes, that sort of thing. We sent out a message to look for Virgil, but we weren't able to give them anything much beyond a description. But now we've got his real name, along with anything else you know about him. We might have more luck.
But this needs to work both ways. If we hear anything on our end, we'll tell you. If he shows up in Diamond City or you hear something, you tell us. Deal?
What do you think?
It's a long shot, but it's the only one we got.
Do you think he's still alive?
We don't know. All we know is we've got a missing agent and a missing synth on our watch. That's not good.
But I'm guessing Riley isn't the first person in the railroad to go missing, right? So what makes him so special? Why are you looking for him specifically?
He's a synth.
Okay, it's like this. We have very exact timetables when it comes to moving synths around. We have to wait for windows of opportunity when spectators tell us a route is safe. Things might be more relaxed now, with the Institute off our backs, but this all happened while we still had to worry about coursers dropping in on us at any moment. And we still need to be careful with the Brotherhood stomping around up there. But Virgil and the synth left here before we got the all clear. Just up and vanished without telling anyone. Things like that jeopardize the entire operation. We need to know what happened to them, why they left in such a hurry. We've done what we can down here, but we haven't found any clue as to why they bolt like that. So, right now, the only way we'll get any answers is to find out where they went, so... You willing to help? I mean, you want to find them as well, right?
Fine. Here. It's a description of Riley and basically everything we know before he disappeared. Hopefully that's enough for your people.
Okay. Chances are it'll be a few days before I hear from a spectator. I'll radio out a message when I do. Tell you the rifle you wanted repaired is ready. Your Pip-Boy should pick it up. Hopefully they'll know something about Riley, or the synth.
You really think the Institute's still out there?
Until I know for sure, I'd rather play it safe.
I thought Riley was a synth.
And just who is this synth anyway?
I only saw her once while Virgil was bringing her through. They were heading to a safe house, but Obviously, we're not meant to know which one. Not that we know where any of them are, anyway. I didn't get her name. All I know is she was young and had brown hair. We've got the spectators looking out for her as well, but no luck so far.
What do you mean, young? Young as like a child? Or young like... just like a young woman?
You know anything else?
Not really. Truth be told, you probably know more about Virgil than we do.
Really?
Tell me about these robots.
You mean Penelope and the lieutenant?
Yeah.
You heard about that?
Yeah.
Wait, that was you?
Penelope made it clear she's not interested in Griffith's affections. She wanted to leave him behind. We have to respect her.
Dang. Even a robot don't even want you. Phew.
Got it.
Okay. We'll stay here and finish securing the area. Like I said, it might be a few days before you hear from us. Just keep your Pip-Boy switched on.
We'll keep our eyes peeled. Just make sure your folks all keep doing the same, all right?
Wait, just one more thing. Riley... Virgil... is he a synth?
No idea. We didn't recruit him. And even if we'd asked him, he probably wouldn't have known anyway.
Good point.
I think we're done for now. We need to have Mary take a look at you.
I'll be fine. Trust me. I can finish up in here first.
Boy, you better go.
Just take it easy, all right? You,
Father God.
You sticking with us?
Eternal bleeding?
You even have to ask.
I don't know if there's anything else we can do right now. Guess we should probably head back to Diamond City.
Hey,
okay.
Chin up.
Oh, yeah, okay, well, this is where the demo ends. Whew! That was really good. Can't wait for the full thing. Yeah?
Hey, got a sec?
What's up?
It's just... something doesn't feel right.
I'm listening.
I mean, are we sure this Virgil is Riley? Working for the railroad? I've seen this guy trip over a power cable at Takahashi's and end up with a face full of noodles, you know? He's not... I don't know. Just doesn't seem like him.
People change.
Sneaking in the shadows, fighting the Institute. Kyle, maybe if he didn't hate synth so much, but Riley?
9 to 1 odds says he's our man.
I mean, yeah, I guess that's what it looks like. I don't know. Can't shake the feeling we didn't get the whole story just now. What do you think?
People change when their loved one die. Are you always suspicious? Hey, you gotta be. I don't know.
I don't know.
You and me both. Look, for now let's wait for Faisal to get back to us. I guess that's all we can do. And, as hard as it is to believe, it does kinda explain something.
Go on.
When Joanna and I got to Diamond City, we were asking around trying to figure out why Kyle thought Riley was a synth. More than a few people said it was because of that article in the paper about synths replacing people in the city. But now I'm starting to think it's because of this railroad stuff. Maybe Kyle found out. Or he thought Riley was acting weird because he kept leaving the city. Or he actually is a synth and that's why they were
Kaylin.
I don't know.
Don't worry. We'll get to the bottom of this.
Thanks. Let's head to the dugout and tell Joanna what's going on. Even if it's not much. Unless there's anyone else at the sluice you think we should talk to.
Yeah.
Time for the latest round of our Nick sealant still working.
At least the radiation won't get you.
This way? Whoa, 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 what? What? Woo! Mylar Paradise.
Go!
What's going on?
Chocolate? Chocolate? Chocolate! Chocolate!
What?
Don't underestimate us again.
And about behind us. Where's that growling coming from? Come on, turn around. What's the matter? Can't get out? Ooh, boy. Yeah. You get in there. You on timeout. 10 minutes. What you doing? Oh.
You need me to take a... Oh. You got it.
Let's try this way. Here's something nasty crawling around. Subway tunnels. I think the robots went this way. Because they got like laser guns on their bodies. And so when they try and shoot someone, sometimes that person might turn into ash. Man, this nanny robot was very advanced, taking out all these raiders. Let me check in here.
We eat you, Shiny! We break your legs like old bones!
Bloody hell, you lot are thick. For the last time, you can't fucking eat a robot, alright?
What's Shiny saying? We can't eat Shiny? Shiny playing tricks! Shinies have meat inside! Have to open first.
Like big shinies. Open big shinies. Find your...
I got a shiny. It's right here. Ooh. You are tricky to find.
Some party down here, eh? So, who the hell are you then? What are you doing in this shithole?
Looking for you.
I've been looking for you.
Griffith sent you, didn't he? Shame that. For what it's worth, this ain't nothing personal. Just can't let you leave here alive, that's all. Hold still, and I'll try and make it quick.
Now, wait a moment. Surely there's no need for that.
Yeah, there is. Can't have him yapping back to Griffiths, can we?
We'll be long gone by then. And I'm sure you can keep a secret, can't you?
Wait, you're Penelope?
I am, and this is the lieutenant.
Alright.
Oh.
It weren't going to be anything personal.
And I would appreciate it if you didn't tell anyone you found us. Griffiths particularly.
Or there'll be trouble.
Wait, there are two of you in there? How did that happen?
That broken
We
robot.
wanted to be together, the lieutenant and I. So we decided to be together. To cut a long story short, the lieutenant's thruster was falling apart, but McMurray wasn't willing to spare the caps or the effort.
To keep me going, the fucking prat. And you ain't already. You'll soon hear the rumours about Griffiths getting too
familiar with me. Neither of us wanted to stay, so we merged our programming into my chassis and made a break for it. We've had quite a time getting through the pipes. I tried reasoning with every mutant or raider I've come across, but in the end, I just had to
vaporised every sodding last one of them. Dunno if you followed the bodies or fought through the rest of the buggers down here, but yeah, it's been a mission alright.
And here we are. Eloping, I believe, is the term.
So, you two are in love?
Yes.
That's so hard to believe.
I mean, kinda, but congratulations, I guess.
Caitlin.
Cheers.
Shut up.
No fooling.
What will you do now?
So, what now?
Find somewhere we can be free. As simple as that.
Okay.
How'd you manage that?
With some help. Maybe you already know about that, or maybe you don't. But this was supposed to remain a secret, so I shan't divulge.
And we'd ask you to keep your trap shut and all.
but perhaps we can give you something in return. Tell me, why were you at the sluice in the first place? What were you looking for?
We were looking for someone called Riley Jones from Diamond City. Or apparently he's been calling himself Virgil. Do either of those names mean anything to you?
They do. May I ask why you're looking for him?
I am not a detective.
I lost someone too.
You mean he's gone missing? I see. Yes, I've seen Riley at the sluice a number of times. Although he introduced himself to us as Virgil. It was only when I overheard him talking to one of the scavengers that I realized his name was Riley. It appeared they knew each other from Diamond City, you see. Virgil was asking him to keep quiet about his pseudonym because he was on some kind of mission against the Institute. I trust you've heard of them. I'm not one for gossip, truth be told, and this Institute does sound rather unpleasant. Or did sound rather unpleasant. This was long before the explosion up the river and the rumours of their demise. So I opted to keep his secret too. Not that Griffiths would have cared anyway. So you could try talking to the scavenger, wherever he is. Ben Draper is the
We've already got it figured out.
Well, I hope that helps. And I hope I can trust you not to tell Griffiths that you found us. Honestly, it's high time he just lets me go. For his own good.
Yeah.
What happened between you two?
I don't particularly want to go into any details. Suffice to say that if the lieutenant had entered my chassis without my approval, I wouldn't have been very happy about it. And the same goes for Griffiths. Now, he hadn't actually done anything like that, but the way he would talk... Well, best to take the initiative and defuse the situation, I say. As opposed to sawing off his head.
Okay.
Thanks for the info.
You're welcome. And if Griffiths asks, just tell him that you weren't able to find me. I believe that would be best for everyone, him included. Perhaps we'll bump into each other again sometime.
Okay.
Where are you headed?
Away from here.
Would you be interested in coming to work for me? I know the perfect place.
As kind as that offer is, I have no idea what gave you the impression that we were looking to work for anyone.
Well, not really work, but... okay.
Fine, be that way.
See ya.
You two watch yourselves out there.
Yeah, pretty dangerous. Well, that took a long time to try and find them. Let's go.
Yes?
It's not supposed to be that kind of pump room, you sick shite. It's a quiet place to talk, alright? I fucking bet it is. Just tell me what you did to her. Pretty sure everybody's more interested in what you did to her. And what you did to the lieutenant as well. You fiddled with him too after you knocked him out.
Alright, let's just take it easy.
You're back. So, you find Penny or what?
I can't find it. She's dead.
I've got some bad news.
What are you talking about? What happened?
She didn't make it. There were super mutants and a deathclaw. There wasn't anything we could do.
I'm sorry, friend.
Nick, get out of that water.
I'm sorry.
No, that's not right. She can't be. Let it go, mate. What you're doing is no good for you. You shut the fuck up!
Whoa.
This is all your fault. You stashed her in the pipes, didn't you? Are you out of your goddamn mind?
Drop it, Paul.
What are you pointing that at me for? He's the murderer.
I said drop it.
Relax. I was just kidding. She's fine.
You're just saying that to save his skin. I know what he did to her. I'm telling you, I didn't fucking do anything with her, not like you. The only reason she left you is because you're fingering her exhaustion.
I will shut your mouth.
No, I fucking wasn't. I didn't touch her. Not like that. I loved her. alright? And what the fuck's wrong with that? Why is that different from anything else? What are you gonna say next? A ghoul can't love a human? A human can't love a synth? It's bollocks. Who the fuck gets to say what's right and wrong? Huh?
Maybe you're right.
At least you're not a complete prick. But I'm not letting Ian get away with this.
I told you to put the gun down. I ain't gonna ask again.
Fuck you, Ian.
Jesus fucking Christ! What? He put the gun down! What? He put the gun down! He put the gun down! Why did you do Why'd you do that?
I can't believe he fucking did that.
Oh well.
Wouldn't want it going to waste.
Got that right, Nick. Dang, dude, you died just like Kyle. Whoa.
Damn shame about Griffiths. But I guess
no, you murdered. Not you.
This was just about
You murdered him. He had put the gun down and everything. Still shot him. I saw that. You murdered him. I saw what you did.
Damn shame about Griffiths.
It's like skipping
I
rocks.
guess it was gonna happen sooner or later.
Move. I can't see. Woo.
That was nuts.
His body just not want to get in the water. Look at that thing. Guys, I found my own fidget spinner. Look at that. Woo! Woo, there he goes. Woo! Woo! He got high that time.
Yes.
There you go. There you go.
It's over.
Hey! Oh! He jumped back in. Whoa! I don't know why. This is just entertaining to watch. Get back in there. I'm not done with you. Whoa! Whoa!
Yeah.
Huh? Woo! Very impressive. Let's see how well you do it over here. Water not deep enough.
Crazy.
It's crazy. Are you over there crying? Dude.
Griffiths got what he deserved. Sick freak. Are you seeing this? What's going on?
I know how to cheer you up.
I can't believe he fucking did that.
I know how to cheer you up. I know how to cheer you up.
Yes.
There you go. Look. Oh, there you go. Alright, I'll stop. That's pretty fun though.
I can't believe he fucking did that.
I know.
I'm sorry.
Aye. Oh no. Hey.
You want me to tell you what happened to your robot? Hey, since he's dead, can I have his stuff? Oh, come on. Oh, he had jingles too? Where'd he go? We'll always remember you. Got some nice camo pants.
Huh?
Watch out, ma'am. Stand back. Ooh, that's the longest. Oh. It's like a little mini game. How long can you keep them going? What just happened?
Yeah.
I don't know. Well,
it's over.
Time to go.
Joanna's not gonna like this. All we've got is that he might be out there somewhere, and he might be in the railroad. Not exactly a resounding success.
Don't worry. We'll get to the bottom of this.
Caitlin? Is that you? Well, hey there!
Who are you?
Heard you were back in town. It's so good to see you. How are you doing? Are you okay? Oh, I wasn't at Quincy.
You weren't?
No, it's... Listen, can we talk? Maybe I could buy you some noodles or something? What do you say?
Sure. Yeah, sounds good. There's just something I need to do first. Why don't you wait for me there and I'll come find you?
Sure, no problem. Take your time.
You're a Miniman?
Caitlin.
Oh, sorry, this is Chip. He's an old friend. Chip, this is...
Yeah, I know who you are. View from the vault, right? In the paper. It's really great to meet you, and... I'm sorry about your son and what you went through. I really hope you find him.
I did.
Oh, that's great news! It's not often I mean...
It's all right. Why don't you grab us a couple of seats and I'll be right over.
Sure. Okay, see you there. And again, good to meet you. Good to see you too, Nick.
Take care.
Sorry about that.
What was all that about?
Nothing. Don't worry about it. Come on, let's go see Joanna.
Okay. Is that your boyfriend?
You read that article?
I am in middle of story.
Kyle's blood is on
Crossing
your
ribs,
hands.
wearing nothing but a smile. When out comes
You think you are
the most
so noble.
dangerous of all
You're not
Simons.
the first person to go around
Meyerwerk.
hawking your trash.
A
in
Meyerwerk?
City.
Come on.
And it's always
That's like
the
2 out of
same.
10 points of danger
Feed on
tops.
people's
Now, you want to talk
paranoia,
something really
their
big.
bloodlust, their hatred, whatever it is.
I forgot you were there.
What they want, and then watch
What
the
is it?
caps roll. Except your
Never
paper
mind, I'll
doesn't
handle it
give
myself.
a damn about getting people killed, does it? Kyle's blood is on your hands. Oh, for God's sake. You think you are so noble. You're not the first person to go around hawking your trash in Diamond City. And it's always the same. Feed on people's paranoia, their bloodlust, their hatred, whatever it is. Give them what they want and then watch the caps roll in. Except your paper doesn't give a damn about getting people killed, does it? Kyle's blood is on your hands. Oh, for God's sake. You think you are so noble. You're not the first person to go around hawking your trash in Diamond City. And it's always the same. Feed on people's
Are you repeating
paranoia,
yourself?
their bloodlust,
Hey,
their
hey,
hatred, whatever it is. Give them what they want and
McDonough
then
is
watch
gone.
the caps
Turns
roll
out-
in. Except your paper doesn't give a damn about getting people killed, does it? Kyle's blood is on your hands. Oh, for God's sake. You think you are so noble. You're not the first
What
person
are
to
you-
go around hawking your trash in Diamond City. And it's always the same. Feed on people's paranoia, their bloodlust, their hatred, whatever it is. Give them what they want and then watch the caps roll in. Except your paper doesn't give a damn about getting people killed, does it? Kyle's blood is on your hands.
Who are you talking to?
Oh, for God's sake. You think you are so noble. You're not the first person to go around hawking your trash in Diamond City. And it's always the same. Feed on people's
I think she might be a
paranoia,
scent.
their bloodlust, their hatred, whatever it is. Give them what they want and then watch the caps roll in. Except your paper doesn't give a damn about getting people
Is she
killed,
supposed to be
does it?
talking to Piper?
Kyle's blood is on your hands.
Let's go get her.
Oh, for God's sake. You think you are so noble. You think you are so noble. You're not the first person to go around hawking your trash
I don't know.
in Diamond City.
I don't know where Piper's at. I can't even find her.
It's the same.
I guess I'm gonna have to end it here then.
Oh, here we go.
Their bloodlust, their hatred,
All right.
whatever it is.
Help.
Give them what
Diamond
they want
City
and then
rating.
watch the caps
Terrible,
roll
yes?
in. Except
Makes you
your
want to
paper
cut.
doesn't.
Well, like they said, it's a demo.
Kyle's blood is on.
Yeah, I guess we're just gonna end it there. Like they said, it's a demo, so we'll just have to wait until the full thing comes out. That's too bad. I couldn't be able to wrap it up because I don't know where Piper's at. I mean, she's at Sanctuary, but I've been over there and I looked everywhere. I even rang the bell. I couldn't find her. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. But that was pretty good. That was really good. I liked that a lot. That was a really good fan mod quest. You guys can always check it out. It's gonna be a link in the description so you can go and support them. I'm blown away at how great that was. That was really good. I don't know what else to say. The only thing I didn't like about it was finding Penelope. Penelope was, oh my god, dude. Oh my god, trying to find that robot. That's the only thing that brought me down. But I did find her eventually, and I feel pretty stupid. I do feel pretty stupid. Because she's like, if you follow the ash, like I was doing, it get to a point where you have to like, it'll stop. The trail will stop, and you have like this huge area to look. And it's just like, I can't really draw it out, but like, it's just like right over there. Just go straight in. I don't know. It's so easy to miss. That's what I hate about it. But other than that, I really like the story. It reminded me so much of Fallout New Vegas kind of style. The dialogue was interesting. It keeps me engaged, and I liked everything. All the hard work and detail in it was crazy. Anyway, that's gonna be it for the video. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Link is going to be in the description so you can check it out for yourself. This is the demo, so you got to be easy on it. It's not really completely done yet, but this is just wow. This is amazing what we got here. Anyway, that's going to be it for me. I'll catch you guys later.
É como um ritual, sentidos se entrelaçam em busca do ideal. Deixa a taça girar, o aroma está no ar e faz sonhar. Sensação sutil, sutil, sabor gentil, gentil.